Hello and welcome to Perilous Pursuits, a live D&D podcast where a bunch of us nerdy-ass friends sit around a Zoom call and play D&D. Tonight we follow the emerging group Maximus and the Miners as they try to unravel the mysteries of Icewind Dale. Warning, some content may not be suitable for all audiences.
Well, if we're all ready to go, let's get this Icewind Dale show on the road.
Icewind Dale! Okay.
Let's continue the journey.
I think Gord does the recap today.
It's a -1 to me. So even if I roll a 3, you're
fine.
I'll still
yeah.
beat you.
Let me know if you roll a 3.
A 2? I might be in trouble.
I don't know.
I don't care where you
Let's
are.
get
To be honest.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Oh!
I got a 5.
I got a 15. 16 minus 1.
I got 14.
I got a 19.
There we go. Well, cheers.
Prost.
Cheers.
I don't have to worry anything. I listened to it like twice today.
Well, Mike wasn't here to roll. We should actually...
Yeah.
Who's playing Mike?
Will has to get in here and roll for Mike.
So at the
There's
end...
the 2.
At last session... we were finishing exploring, looting the fortress. And we came upon Midnight Clear. This one particular room that looked like there was a large beast that escaped, and the roof opened up, and it probably wasn't due to anything we did.
No, probably not.
Probably not. I mean, it probably had it had nothing to do with our inaction or our failure to immediately flee the scene and jump on the back of a dragon. It had probably more to do with the fact that, whoever had been working on this didn't leave us any scraps or clues or evidence so that we could know what we're dealing with. We found some blueprints, but they were...
I just noticed.
Hey, it's almost as bad as the t-shirts.
Yeah, it's the good t-shirts.
You're getting more perceptive. At least my face isn't on your hammer.
Hey!
Decal printing time.
Ponto's getting into character.
3D print my head on top of Ariana Grande.
You do that, I'll make your
face there.
Ponto's got a Ponto-sized hammer. Yeah, so we found some blueprints for some sort of a mech dragon, or...
No.
We found
just the facehugger stuff.
Mecha Godzilla.
Oh, the blueprints were just for the dwarven crowns.
Claw heads.
Okay, but we kind of have a good idea that we're following a dragon that is mechanical, that has been sent to destroy the 10 towns in a certain order. And And we've communicated thoroughly with Colin, who messaged me twice because I couldn't get all the words out in this one messaging.
Quincy.
Yeah, he talked to Quincy. How you?
I thought there was something about.
No.
Yeah, there was. I listened to it today.
Colin sent you the message saying that Targos and Brennan were gone.
Oh yeah.
They expect that they're going to Lonelywood next.
It's basically spiraling, isn't it?
Yeah. Ending with Bryn Shander.
Uh-huh.
You replied to the message saying that we were going to meet at Easthaven because it's the closest to it. So we're gonna rally.
Master Raycap is taking over here.
No, I remember saying all this, but I just
he is worthy.
The funny part was that Maximus was so wordy with his response.
Yeah, that's right.
You guys were all like, "Oh, sure, you can't just say the 10 towns. You have to be like, just so you know, I will tell you what the name of the towns are, and there is 10 of them, and 10 and no more than 10. There shall be..."
And now there's 3.
It's like trying to listen to your wife tell a story just to get to the point.
You don't remember? I
Yes,
laughed. I almost
fully
beat myself when
remember
you said
this.
that.
10 is, or 11 is too far. 3 is not enough.
10 shall be the number.
No more, no less.
So,
That is exactly right. I
Yeah.
do remember that.
and then
Because I remember counting going, what the fuck are you doing?
Towns are being destroyed while you're talking to
Yeah,
them.
literally.
and he had to call back. You know, like I couldn't get all the message out in one, and
Yeah, we talked about making a collect sending call.
that's right.
Sucks it.
Yeah,
Slot.
they're little small right at you.
I was thinking about that after. I was like, anyone like 25 and under doesn't even know what the hell you're talking about. They're going to collect the call.
That's right.
What even is that?
It's basically
The guys in Borden are like, what are they talking
I've got to
about?
Google.
It's-
What does a collect call sound like? It brings up commercials of, hi, it's Jeff here. We had a baby in Samoy.
for everybody in Boardman. It's like having a cell plan, but your parents pay for it.
And you only get like 25 characters per like message.
That's right.
And they're really mad if you go over those 25
Yes.
characters.
Yeah.
You get cut off.
Sorry, continue.
So,
Oh, were you talking?
yeah. So then we came up with this great plan. Now that we all leveled up and got these new spells, that you were going to turn into a hawk, but have the stats of an eagle,
Mhm.
and that you
There's
were
a tour
gonna,
company. On
Yeah, you were going to fly us up and have a lay of the land and kind of give us a tour of the grounds, while the other guys hiked over the mountain.
No, we flew.
Oh, okay, you had fly, but only for 10 minutes. And then Quincy and I skydived off the Hawk after we were done our tour.
Right to the base.
You were the spit from the hawk.
Back to the Axebeaks, who were safe and sound, snuggled in their beds. And, yeah. And so instead of resting, or we did rest.
You did rest.
We did rest.
Yeah.
Through the rest of the night, and then started hiking in the morning. And we hiked probably in the wrong direction again, because that's what we do.
That's kind of our go-to move.
No, you didn't.
We actually got one
rolled
right.
really well.
We
Yeti?
went the right direction. We went from here over to here.
Uh-huh.
That was
correct.
the end of the day.
Yeah.
Some of us said we should probably go through
And
the
that's
night
where we're starting.
because they've already laid waste to like
Yeah.
3 of the towns
Yeah, but if
in
we're
the like
tired...
8 hours
Yeah.
that we've been doing
Yeah.
this. So
Yeah,
if we rest another night, half of the 10 towns are going to be gone.
But we
2/3 of the
agreed.
10 towns are
We
gonna be gone.
agreed that since Colin has this ability to be able to insta short rest or insta long rest us,
Yeah.
that by the time we get back to him, he'll just do it again, right? And it'll be like on our 3rd day of no rest.
But we're also supposed to be meeting with
Somebody.
Oh,
Yeah, some wizard.
the
one with the owl.
The owl familiar wizard whose name is...
Vanille.
The one with the hooters.
Venial.
VELLYNNE.
One with the-
The one with the owl and the eye patch.
That's the one.
So if we go, we keep going ahead, she's going to think we're going to rest, like smart people. And,
We'll get there too early.
yeah, then we pass her. Because she'll be resting. She's not coming.
You've dropped the hammer, sir.
Valine Harple.
Valine?
Valine? That's how I spelled it.
She's a harp.
VE.
V-E.
HARPELL.
And what's the first name?
Yeah, harp.
VELLYNNE.
The harples are famous.
They are.
L-Y. Something else?
YNNE.
Valine.
VELLYNNE. Valine.
Okay, I got my dock open. What was that?
Oh,
Reboot.
Just keep adding hit points. Fuck around and find out.
I got it in mind.
This black dragon is gonna be pretty tough.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep.
After all our bullshit.
Yeah.
Tarrasque-sized
Bullshit
dragon.
points.
Yeah.
There's 10 hit points and there's bullshit points.
And then there's vengeance. So yeah, that's where we find ourselves. It's kind of the end of the day. You guys are roughly at that last red dot that is being pinged on the map.
Yep. Right.
And you have been told that someone is being sent to you. It's like ugly cold outside. The wind is blowing in.
Well, we have our axe beaks.
But you're on your axe beaks.
They need to rest.
Mm.
They can't get long rested by Colin. Right?
True. So what you're saying is we should sleep.
Yeah.
But just for a short rest to rest the axe beaks. Because people are dying.
Yeah, but they're going to die no matter what, because we're just going to get to Easthaven.
He's just sleeping.
What?
Oh, that was Quincy?
Okay.
Smoke was having a seizure.
Yeah.
Quincy was choking Smoke, and that's the noise.
Quincy sleeps when we're off to do.
There you go.
Yeah, he drops on a top of an axe piece.
First he casts...
Drop him down.
He shapes water into an igloo.
Yeah.
He just freezes his ass to the
axe peak so he can't fall off.
He's flopping around like a bobblehead.
He's like... It's a stupid movie. It's Weekend at Bernie's, except his ass is frozen to an axe peak.
That's right. Being pulled behind the boat.
Exactly. His hands are frozen to the reins.
We need to aim for the snow buoys.
So what are you guys doing?
So, Ponto, do you think it's wise that we rest? I mean, could your conscience be okay with resting?
Of course.
I know Yeti's fine with it.
Yeah, of course.
I just think that if Colin has this ability to let us have a full night's rest in like an instant, then we go through the night, we get there, we be able to prep with everybody, and then he can just magically make it that we didn't.
It was a magic item that did that, though. It wasn't
28
How do you know?
hours straight.
Because we had the magic item that did it.
Oh, true.
But he might have another one of those magic items.
Or that was the only one.
Yeah, when they finish with the 10 towns, they might take out your little Shadow Hearts village. The sooner we clean it up down there, then she'll be less in danger.
The thing is,
you love your
we're
wife,
going
right?
to Easthaven.
You love your wife?
Everything...
Between your wife and Easthaven, if you had to pick one.
So you're saying we should abandon Easthaven
and just go
to my village?
I'm actually okay with that.
Okay, let's do it. All right, everybody. New campaign. Whoop, whoop. The towns that are going to be destroyed before Easthaven are going to be destroyed either way, because we're going to Easthaven to protect Easthaven, right?
Which is why we said that they needed to send message to the rest of the towns to get everybody to
evacuate to Easthaven.
To either bring Shander, because it's the last point, or Easthaven,
right,
if they're capable to help us fight.
By the time we get to Easthaven, everything's going to be burned. Except for Easthaven.
Yeah.
We'll get to Easthaven in time.
Yeah.
But...
And Easthaven, isn't it the one that ground is warmer?
No, that's Neverwinter.
Huh?
No,
Bryn Shander.
Oh, okay.
And Neverwinter.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is Neverwinter.
But Easthaven is the second last, and that's where Colin is. Colin's not going to let Easthaven burn.
Yeah, so we
just saying that.
So we should just go to my village then.
If they destroy the village, you'd want to You'd want to be in Bryn Shander so you don't freeze to death.
Mm. Oh, well,
I think if they destroyed Bryn Shander, the magics that keep it from freezing will stop.
It's built into the stone houses?
It's not a natural thing, I don't think. I think it's magical. Would be my guess.
Yeah, it's not Neverwinter.
Almost done.
I will do as the group decides. I'm not sure that.
Well, we should consult our leader.
Well,
Ponto thinks we should go through the night. I think we should go through the night.
Well,
all right.
Ponto says that.
We're just gonna have to rest the axe beaks.
It was only like 5 minutes ago that all of you guys said that was a really bad idea and that we need
Resting,
to
yeah.
That was
that
him.
we need to sleep.
That was him.
All of you said that we need to sleep. I said I think we should push through. It was only like 5 minutes ago.
Right.
It feels like 2 weeks ago, but
Okay.
it was only 5 minutes ago.
So you're saying
blowhards I made this igloo for nothing?
you're saying we already
He was
voted.
sleeping.
Sleep talks.
Okay.
So you're saying we already voted and we're just going to rest tonight? Is that what you're saying?
We could have banned Quincy here.
Okay. We're resting. We rest tonight.
Okay, Ponto.
Good job, Ponto. Good leadership.
Okay.
Wow, I thought it's all on his shoulders now if everything gets killed.
Two Towns has a nice ring to it, though.
Yeah.
Seems like 8 less problems.
You know, Easthaven with the tax density now.
Oh,
they
yeah.
can really build that up.
Yeah.
Everyone's there.
It would be
And we'll
good.
tariff the rest of the town.
It will be good for Frozen Man, right? We got everybody in one place. It was time for a concert.
Yeah, but you wanted to do the concert at Turlamane.
We
Yeah,
need to send the
well, I mean-
refugees back to their original
yeah,
towns.
yeah. Turn the planes around. We'll put a 50% tariff on them.
It's too real. It's too soon. So if you guys are long resting here, that's fine. Are you guys setting a watch? What are you guys doing? Obviously, Quincy has made your snow globe
He's out.
Yep.
and is sleeping in the snow globe.
Alright, we'll take first watch. The X-Beaks are in the globe with us.
I'll take
Yeah.
second watch.
No, actually, I'll take third watch so that Maximus takes the middle watch.
Yeah, the middle watch. That's a
Who
good
takes the second watch?
one. Maximus.
Fine.
I don't hear volunteer. I hear voluntold.
Voluntold, yeah.
Maximus will take the second watch.
Hondo can't take a watch because he's tinkers while we're trying to sleep. So
Keeps us all awake
That fucker
anyways.
sneaks asleep. Sure.
Before I go to sleep, can I dump some spell slots into some more arrows to make some more?
Yes, you
I can
can.
flip my hammer over and
Yeah,
light
it's a
it
little
up
more
and-
difficult here, but absolutely you can try and do this. You guys like heat up some meat, have yourselves a little bit of a rest, and try and heat the igloo up a bit.
Do you have that travel anvil? You know,
Yeah.
the travel size one?
Yeah, it's my hammer.
Yeah.
I turn my hammer, and then I take my blacksmith hammer off of my belt of tools.
This is hammer time. You're hammering on a hammer.
Yep, absolutely.
Hammering on hammers.
Hammers on hammers.
Hammer squared. Hammer squared.
Wait, we got a real problem here, because I left my moose scrimshaw with Keegan and Tagos. We need to go to Tagos. Get my moose.
I think Targos is already destroyed. We know that.
Smoke is
Yeah.
strong.
That was the first one, I think.
No, I believe it was Dugan's holes got
Yeah.
destroyed first,
Oh, yeah,
and then
and
Good
then-
Mead, and then Targos.
Okay.
My greatest art piece. I was going to return back to the Rihanna.
Don't worry, Smoke. It's probably still there. Should I roll deception?
That's up to you. Is it a deception or
I-
are you persuading?
I look to him to see if it's true.
You can roll,
Looks to be you.
but you don't have to tell us if it's deception or
Right,
persuasion.
right.
So you roll and tell us what the result is.
Oh, my character sheet. I gotta add to
Oh.
this.
You
I
don't
know.
need to. He already believed you.
Okay. Smoke, would I lie to you?
No.
Exactly.
After that roll.
We will find our way back to Targos, whether the town is there or not.
We'll tear
I'm
it
sure
apart.
we'll find the scrimshaw.
We'll tear it apart until we find it, and I'll rip it out of Keegan's dead cold hands.
If he's still holding it.
Well, he must
He's probably
be protecting
protecting
it.
it, yeah.
Probably.
I would hope so.
My tinkering check?
Yeah. Smallest dice roll. Ding, 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 ding.
I don't think I'm going to be very successful.
Not the smallest dice roll.
That's 16.
You're trying to work on it, and you're like tired, and you're fatigued from riding, and you're just like your head's drooping off, and you're You're just not able to concentrate. You're not successful. And how many arrows did you take from Maximus?
Oh,
All of them.
you were working on them? So you maybe ruined some arrows?
Well, I have arrows too.
Okay. Then you tell me whose arrows you ruined.
I would have worked on mine.
Okay.
I have 35 regular arrows.
You lose 10 arrows.
Do you have enough? Do you need some more?
I don't think I should work on much more.
No, but I mean, just to have.
Oh, yeah, I still have.
I think the guilt of resting is affecting his tinkering.
Mm.
It's a good
Of
thing
all
he's
the-
resting.
All the cities that are being destroyed because of Ponto's decision.
Hey, smoke, not right now. It's not the time right now.
I'm mumbling myself.
This is a good reason for him to have to rest, you know. Because he doesn't have his head in the game. He needs to rest it off. We're all sitting around watching you, Tinker.
Ding, ding, ding. Fuck! Ding, 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 ding. Son of a... Ding, 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 ding.
Why do you keep breaking them?
Ducking,
Fine, we'll go to
hammers,
sleep.
and
3 hours of tinkering and doing nothing. Just hear Ponto just
That's the
cussing.
first time I heard Ponto swear.
Yeah.
It's sometimes you got to break a few arrows. You know, like it's part of the process.
To make a breakfast or omelet.
Yeah. Well, at least Harple will find us if she's out here because she can hear you banging away on arrows.
So you guys...
How much iron would I have ruined doing that?
Not a ton. Maybe half of an ingot.
That's far kind of. I thought it was
I mean, the iron you fucked up, you just like remelted
Yeah,
and put it back. So
Well, Ponto,
your waist is like just like
if it helps Ponto, you can punch me in the thigh.
he slips high and just gooses
I
you
just-
right in the nuts.
I just roll over in my bedroll and
you just
muttering
see,
myself
you just
to
see
sleep.
Ponto just.
Hey, Maximus! This is the perfect time for a lullaby.
You just see Ponto violently shaking under his.
I cast calm emotions.
It's like he took a Xanax. Okay, you guys calm emotions.
yeah.
You guys all feel relaxed. The axe beaks kind of all settle down and go to sleep.
We all fall asleep. Is it an area of effect?
Yeah, we calm emotions.
Well, after Ponto settles down, everyone
We
kind of just
calm,
like,
yeah.
oh, much better.
We're all like, whew.
Yeah, we almost thought we had a Ponto explode. You guys all bed down for the evening. Yeti kind of stays up in Yeti form, werebear form.
Probably Yeti form. There's not enough room here to get full size, I would
Sure,
think.
I guess.
You gotta. You have to like shrink down to a normal size so that we all fit in the igloo.
Yeah,
But I mean, if you just like went into like hybrid, you
hybrid, yeah.
grow, you just become
Oh,
like
he
part
gets
bear.
thick. Yeah, he gets.
Get swole.
Swole.
Swole Yeti.
No, regular Yeti.
Regular Yeti.
Just
Uh,
listening. See
yeah,
if I can hear any
you're just like,
noise outside.
you kind of like looking, waiting as the rest of the party goes to sleep quietly.
Do you grow back your burnt beard at all? Or
Roll for beard.
didn't it get burnt off in that forge fire?
I don't think so.
No,
Beard is done already, isn't it?
sure. Who says that has to stop?
Okay.
Yeah.
I
just
rolled
gotta
D100, isn't it?
Sure.
87.
You have to keep
Yeah, it
braiding
grows
it.
another 8 inches.
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
It grows 8 to 7 inches in the night. Oh yeah, it does. It's like 2 inches of snow outside.
That's a lot, right?
That's a lot.
Oh.
All right.
I thought you dropped a drink.
So Yeti's staying up through the night, listening. Kind of walks out halfway through his watch. Kind of looks around, trying to see if there's any light or anything moving on the horizon. You can make your perception check.
18.
You don't see anything moving. It's dark out there. You don't see any beads of light or anything. Don't hear any noises. Just the wind howling in the night.
At the end of my watch, I will wake up Maximus. Return, my friend.
Okay, Maximus gets up, he rubs his eyes, and he looks around, and he's looking for his goggles of night, and then he's like, oh, right, they're right here on my head. Oh, okay, there we go.
You're like, snap! Oh, now I'm awake.
Yeah. Gets him into focus.
That's how he gets him into focus. Okay. Now it's been said.
Yep.
Every
So
time
you
you want to
gotta-
focus on it, he's like,
So if you never say it, you get disadvantage on perception. You don't focus.
Well, I leave them in focus for my eyes. It's only if someone else was going to use them and then
that's
change
I'm
the
always filling
focus.
with those
Yeah,
things.
you better not touch them.
Didn't you wear them once?
I did.
Yeah. There has one. He just walks and falls on the ground.
I only adjust one side.
Quincy casts invisible mage hand and fucks with the thing.
He's asleep. He's asleep.
He has to wake up and piss all the time.
That's right.
He wakes up, casts invisible hand, and smacks you. In
You
the
know
ass
he
and
does
goes
that.
to
He
sleep.
does that. He tries to do everything with that invisible mage hand.
He still talks in his sleep.
That
Vocal
invisible
components.
mage hand has groped me so many times.
Yes.
It's done everything.
It's done everything.
It's done it all.
To everybody.
It's gone to third base.
That's right.
It's gone all the way home.
I'm waiting for my dinner.
I'll go over to one of the axe beaks. I'll make sure the axe beaks are okay.
Mhm.
I'll break off an icicle, then I'll put it down Quincy's pants.
How are you getting the icicle inside his robes? Inside his sleeping bag.
If Mike's listening to this in Calgary, he should actually go get an icicle outside.
And
Shove
shove
it
it in
down
his
his
pants.
To be the roleplay legend that he is.
I gotta take advantage
Yeah,
while he's not
absolutely.
here. I mean, come on.
Uh-huh. Yeah. So roll for sleight of hand.
Do I even need to?
He's got
Yes.
a 11 passive perception.
I rolled a 19
Yeah. This happens.
plus 14.
Oh no, that's me. Hang on.
Oh, that's still 20.
That's 11.
Both
33?
Yeah.
Probably could
Yeah.
make it.
He deftly tucks the icicle into Quincy's
He
pants.
gets sucked up.
He disappears into the fold of Quincy.
He might not notice in the morning that he wet himself. It might just be
He's
like,
ooh,
it's just regular.
it's moist out
every
here.
morning.
It's
It's
like
just
moist
not as warm as
January.
normal.
Check.
Moist January.
Yeah. The soft snores of Quincy and Smoke, the murmurs of a still somewhat angry Ponto, Yeti happily sleeping, fill the air.
Okay, I'm on watch. I'm
Okay.
looking.
You walk
I
outside.
peek out of the igloo.
You scan around to see if you can see anything moving or coming at you guys.
Yeah. I listen.
Make your perception. The wind is howling, the snow is moving.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I got a 12. Solid 12.
You don't hear anything. It's like you rub the goggles a bit, maybe they're not working.
Not focused properly.
You try and readjust them, maybe Smoke was fucking around with them.
One or two?
Camera 1, camera
One
2.
or two?
Camera 1, camera 2.
2 or 3?
That's right on point.
Yeah.
Yep.
You don't hear anything, don't see anything.
Okay.
What do you do for your
Well,
hours of watch?
you know, usually I'm working on a song. You know, I've got some lyrics in my head. You know, or I'm planning different parts of Frozen Man. You know, the final countdown. But tonight, my heart is really heavy for the people of the 9 towns. I mean, we've already...
It's 7 right now.
it's 7 now?
All those missed review,
7 that we know about.
all those
6
missed
that-
comment cards that you could have had.
I know. Just...
You'll never go to Dugan's Hole.
I mean, the effectiveness of the comment cards that I have from Targos. Targos isn't even around anymore. Like,
Yep.
Who's
Throw
this?
that
Where's
out.
this place?
Throw that shit out.
When you try to reference it.
Oh, you've never been there? I was there pre-Dragon.
Yeah.
PD.
I was there when it was 10 towns.
Back in the day when it was 10 pounds.
yeah.
If Ponto was awake right now, he'd be saying that we still put on Frozen Man, we raise the funds, we rebuild the 10 towns. We can do this. We save the people. But I'm sleeping.
I
so.
can hear Ponto saying that. You know,
Ponto
this is-
says if he wants to make the 10 towns great.
yeah. Sounds like it's something
Ponto
Ponto would
does
say.
not.
Yes, he does. Wow.
Mata?
No.
MATTA?
Make the 10
Or
towns.
MTTA. Make 10 towns
Towns.
great again. That's not working.
And
No.
you hear,
MTTT.
you also hear Smoking Yeti in your head saying, "Fuck the 10 towns. Let's go to the spine of the world.
Party,
Way cooler there. You can get a comment
Yeah,
card from the."
That is where Shadowheart is.
party with Shadowheart.
And then I wave at the clouds.
Ah, what's going on?
Guys.
Little angels and devils on your
Yes,
shoulders.
exactly.
This is my fantasy.
This is my fantasy.
Life is just a fantasy.
So I'll go back to, you know, I'm concerned, you know, it's not typical something that Maximus really cares about. Usually it's just music and you know, liquor and, you know, elf shotties, but I haven't found any elf shotties here in
There hasn't been a shoddy in the 10 towns, has
I know, it hasn't. I mean,
no big loss.
other
I
than those
wingmanned you.
2 elves that we saw that were like winter elves.
I
or
placed her
something.
like 5
Oh,
seats
yeah.
next to you.
No, there was those ones
Tried to
that,
set you up.
the maidens of the Frostmaiden.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
those were the ones. But you know,
If I wasn't married.
The oral maidens.
Yeah.
They are now.
I
It
thought
wasn't going to be.
I thought one of them was a dude.
Hey, well, don't judge me.
Don't judge me. It was dark that night.
It's not
Turn
gay
the
when
lights
it's an
off.
elf.
The Frostmaiden has a.
Okay.
put it on a T-shirt.
Can that be the episode name? You know, it might be okay in this times now. I might get away with it.
Yeah.
The elves are from Thailand.
The government only officially recognizes humans and dwarves. There are no other.
I heard the Frostmaiden had a DEI
Oh, it really
program.
warmed
though.
me up. I was not expecting that.
Look what you did, Spencer.
The world we live in.
We're blaming Ed Spencer on that one.
I'm really sorry, you guys.
What are you making up for Mike not being here tonight?
He'll enjoy listening to this.
I'm gonna write it down as a potential
No. No, you can't do that.
episode name.
You have to edit that out.
It's not gay.
Oh, that's not getting edited out.
It's not gay.
Timestamp that.
And elf.
Back to Maximus'
Well,
watch.
Okay,
Holy
so
shit,
anyway, Maximus is
done
dreaming.
nothing tonight.
you guys were all sleeping.
We're
Okay?
not even
40
there.
minutes in. Okay.
So, yeah, Maximus just has a little bit more weighing on his conscience tonight, and
This is a very serious moment right now.
I'm trying. I'm trying to play a serious game of D&D.
And then Spencer
I'm
comes.
trying to have a character moment.
I'm so sorry.
Anyway, Maximus doesn't sleep well. But there's a little bit of joy knowing that Quincy's going to wake up with wet pants, and then I'll wake up, smoke for third watch.
Oh, hey, Maximus.
Hey, it was all quiet out there, but
Why do you look so serious?
oh no, it's just I had got something in my eye. I had the glasses, and then
Here, let me
yeah.
clean them for you. Just clean them off and adjust them.
No, you have dark vision. You don't need those.
What? I just adjusted them and cleaned them for you.
Well, thank you, but here I need to keep hold of these.
Okay.
They're special to me.
All right.
Okay, I'll put them back.
I'll go out and stick my big fur mane in the wind. His little face.
Yeah. You walk out.
But it eventually starts stiffening with frost.
Yeah. You make a couple laps around, and you're looking, and kind of like your ears are moving. You make your roll.
Nope, missed it. Totally, I'll keep that though.
It was so good it was outside the box.
Dirty
That's-
20.
That's how good that.
I can only roll good
outside
when I'm
of
outside the box. I have the dirty 20.
Is it lit? You're thinking about lighting it. Oh, well, just add some fuel. Look at all these little sticks. Just throw some in. I got tons more.
You blame the kids if it burns down the house.
No string did it.
But it's not going.
So yeah, you're.
I just threw a cigarette. I did.
Cross campaign digs.
So yeah, you're outside watching the horizon. You can kind of see just like bits of light starting to brighten the horizon. And as you're looking,
It is beautiful.
and you can kind of just see, and off in the distance, like you can swear you can just see something move on just barely on the horizon. Maybe it was the brightening of the sky, but you swear you can see something moving on the horizon.
If it starts getting closer to us, I'm gonna wake people up.
You wait like an hour,
I'm actually gonna wake Yeti up because I know he's got good perception.
but yeah, he's not going to get a full rest.
If it gets closer. I'll just watch it for a bit.
You stand outside for an hour, freezing, just like that. You're focused on that spot, and you're like, you swear that's getting bigger.
It's so weird when I stare at something, it gets bigger. It's not staring at big.
It's the same small size it was before.
But the balls are so brand new and sparkly.
Just
Yeah.
one of them.
Just one.
Just one.
It's like an old Mr. Potato.
I'm gonna go downstairs.
You're gonna go downstairs.
I'm gonna go downstairs into our globe. I'll wake up Maximus.
Well, because he's over there.
Yeah, he's too busy. I'll wake you up.
Why don't you wake up Quincy?
I just woke you up. I'm having my rest now.
You can wait.
You're arguing in your sleep.
Everybody else shared all this in their sleep.
We had a whole.
You
thing
hear
when
Maximus
you were
chirping in your brain to you.
All right, I'll think about
Don't you dare wake me up.
waking up Maximus. I'll reach over to shake him, adjust the goggles a bit, and then I'll go wake up Quincy.
Okay.
Every time you walk past them.
It looks a little off.
Um,
What the fuck, Smoke?
you're going to have a conversation with yourself. Let's go.
You want me to-
No, I was going to expect you to rebuttal this.
And I hand it off.
What do you want?
Hey, Quincy, are you okay to wake up? 'Cause there's something coming at us outside.
I had to piss and send me my pants.
Well, let's go outside and we can both take a piss, and we can see this thing coming towards us. We'll greet it.
Are all wet.
We'll give it the salute as it comes up. As we're pissing in the snow.
Roll for wind direction.
I'm smart enough to go downwind.
Yeah,
So-
but Quincy's not. He might go downwind of you.
No, I'm smart enough to avoid this dude.
Do you need Quincy to roll?
Sure, we'll roll for piss direction.
I think that's a survival.
I think
Wind
it's just
direction? I think it's weather roll. You got to roll weather.
Sure, yeah, okay, roll weather.
Oh. 3.
9.
Yeah,
I
you're...
piss on Quincy.
No, the wind
whirlwinds.
kicks up a bit, and it kind of like...
Goes around us.
Yeah, it sprays you a little bit.
Piss
Get-
tornado.
Oh.
Pisticles.
It's like yellow.
Tornado.
It's like yellow snowflakes.
Oh, it's surprisingly warm.
So I'll point between the little tornado and I'll say, that thing over there, it's getting bigger.
Oh, but what are you pointing at your pants for?
No. Does that work?
Is it getting bigger?
I look down.
Well, I can't hear. I just squint.
Just go borrow Maximus's, or I'll get the goggles. And I'll go down and I'll grab the goggles.
Because
Oh,
Quincy doesn't have dark, or does he have? I don't know if he does.
He's human, right? But
Yeah, but I don't know
weird
about
shit.
his, like...
He's got weird shit going on.
He usually does the dancing lights and everything.
yeah,
so I don't
he
think
does
so.
dancing lights.
Yeah,
He
that's
can't see in the dark.
I don't know.
If he can, he's playing it really well.
Sure, we'll use Maximus' goggles. That's fine. He said I could use them, but you can't use them.
Alright. Yeah, you know it. I'll go down there and grab it. Here, let me put it on you and I'll just adjust it.
Oh, it's all blurry. Well, it's kind of less blurry than it normally is.
Let me know when it's nice and
Oh,
clear.
yeah.
That way? Yeah.
No, a little more.
I'm right
yeah.
behind him.
Yeah.
I'm right behind him.
Yeah. Right there. Oh, yeah.
I don't know what just happened between you
This doesn't seem appropriate.
two.
You two played that a little too well.
Yeah.
And neither of you are an elf.
Oh, that's funny.
So
I'm sorry.
Every elf and boardman is pretty pissed.
Good thing it's January. All the elves went back to the North Pole.
So now that he can see,
Yeah. So you can see
now he
this-
make his perception check for this whatever thing
with
that he's pointing at.
Smoke's help, he points it out.
Oh, okay, I see it.
Bottom of my pocket.
Yeah, that doesn't look good.
What do you see? Can we roll again and see what is it now it's closer, or does it make out any
It is getting
distinct shape?
closer.
Any shape?
It's still pretty far away.
That could be anything.
Well, it's getting bigger.
So,
You're about halfway through your watch at this point.
Well,
it's almost morning.
yeah. Well, actually, I guess I get my long rest already
Once you finish your long rest, yes, you do.
because I slept 8 hours already,
Yes, once you finish your long rest, you'll have a long rest.
so I have finished my long rest,
Yes, once you finish your long rest, you will.
and that's done.
Yep, once you finish your long rest, you will.
That means you haven't finished your long
No.
rest.
I slept for 8 hours.
No, I've slept for 8 hours. All of you have rotated through.
4 hours.
And done
4 hours.
light duty. But I didn't sleep for 12 hours, so it's not 4 hours, 4 hours, 4 hours.
Right. It's a third of a watch.
Oh, okay.
A third of a rest.
Gotcha.
So you can see it growing.
We'll just
growing.
stand there and look at it.
Are you gonna pull your pants up?
I didn't even know they were done. And I don't wear pants. It's just a loincloth.
Oh, that explains it then.
There's nothing to put up. But thank you anyways. I actually reached
way too much fun playing.
I reached down for pants. There's nothing there.
You're like, what does pants feel like? Can you grow up my legs and go up and down so I know what it's like?
Maybe I could borrow Maximus's pants and try them on. What do you think, Quincy? You know what?
His pants probably wouldn't fit you.
Actually, I got to tell you something. It was Maximus that put an icicle in your pants. You should do something to him.
How do you know?
I would just guess that he does shit.
Oh, that blow hard.
You should totally do something.
Oh, I'm gonna get him back good. But not tonight. It would be too, self-deprecating.
Self-deprecating. Self-defecating?
You plead the fifth?
Don't worry. There's a guy named Mike. He'll get me back.
All right.
I'll let Mike have his fun.
You got 2 weeks to think of something.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys are
we'll
standing
just stand there
watching
and-
the horizon and this growing kind of like figure in the distance.
Yeah. I think if it gets a little close, we should wake everybody up.
All right. I'm gonna shape a little snowman, Quincy snowman, beside me. So there's 3 of us now standing, me, you, and this little snowman.
Well, can you keep making more of those?
Well, yeah.
Or does that wreck the first one?
Yeah.
Oh. Or just make them different. So it looks like they're just moving in and out.
Well, I can make a couple as long as they're
Make
in
one
a-
look like a
a
guy.
5-foot square.
Make one look like Shadowheart.
Yeah, make them kissing.
Can you do that?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Roll a d20.
Why
We'll
does
see
someone
how
have a
well
long
this
rest
goes.
here? We're going to sit the whole night.
Oh my god, it's lifelike.
Holy.
They're like,
She is beautiful.
Quincy doesn't know what Shadow
yeah,
looks like.
exactly.
But what I did was beautiful.
Yeah.
That's so beautiful. Is it like the woman from the wet trout?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. That's exactly who it is. The old lady.
You
Totally
nailed.
naked.
Yeah.
Oh, and you nailed it. The wet trout.
So
Sure,
at this
yeah.
point, like, your long rest is pretty much finished at
We'll
this
just
point.
leave that one up.
Here.
Your long rest is finished at this point.
Right now, they're like a little couple of decoys, right? These 2 snow figures. So we can go back into the igloo, and it'll look like there's still 2 people standing out here keeping watch.
Your long rest completes.
Holy shit! I took a long rest,
Yeah.
and I looked at the hit points. 47. And I was looking at Quincy's. Holy shit! What happened to my hit points?
Half.
Yeah.
Literally. You should be at like 85.
I'm at 85. I'm gonna stay out here, Quincy, but I'll let you know if it's a problem.
Alright, I'm gonna start breakfast.
Okay.
So you guys finish your long rest. You go wake up the others.
I point out. Hey guys, there's a little figure that's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. If I point at it, it keeps getting bigger, but maybe if I stop pointing at it, it'll go away. Getting huge!
Yeah, it's getting bigger on the horizon.
Okay, well, is that the person we're looking for?
And is that the direction we're heading?
Yeah, it's coming at you from the north.
It's
Towards
something
the
on
west.
the ground,
Yeah.
not a dragon.
It
Or a
is
flying
not in the sky.
Does it look like something bigger than us?
Definitely getting bigger, but
You can't tell if it's like medium
you don't know if
sized.
it's like mammoth sized.
Yeah. Well, guys, we could just kind of go around it and have it chase us, or
It might be the person we're waiting for, though.
it might be. Should we get on our axe beaks and maybe we have a better
Yeah.
getaway?
Head closer until we can figure out whether it's a person
Just
or
phase your ass onto that axe beak, Quincy.
We can dig down under the snow.
We don't want to miss the people.
When they are here
Go to sleep, Quincy. Shut up. Nobody wants to talk to
No,
you.
when they investigate the...
Can I get
Snow people.
Ponto and Yeti to both roll D4?
4?
Yep.
You know what I rolled.
I rolled a 2.
1.
Okay, alright. Sounds good. Yeah. You see this figure on the horizon, you all get out and you're all squinting and you can definitely see something. You can see clouds on the horizon and like you can see something on it. It's definitely moving at you, or at least in the direction what looks like to be towards you guys.
Well, until we know it's not the person we're waiting for, we just got to go towards them, I think.
Didn't you see that shadow hut, the snow shadow hut that Quincy made? It's like an exact replica.
It looks really good.
Does it
but
look
it's-
like Shadow Hut?
But
How
it's
good
not
is it?
Shadowheart. It's the
Doesn't
old
look
lady at
anything
the.
like Shadowheart.
But-
She got a little bit of droopy boobs, but
You recognize the snow creature. or
little
the
bit of
snow
chin stubble.
as the old lady from the inn.
No, I don't recognize her. I've never seen her like that. No, don't recognize her. She's half melted now.
Why would it be melting?
It's minus
Quincy's been going at her.
The sun has only just come up. It's cold out.
Because it only lasts an hour.
Unless I recast it and touch it up.
I get on the axe pick and start heading towards the
You
thing
all-
that's there.
Wait.
I mean,
Yeah, exactly. Just hold on a second. Your voice got caught in
no, that was
the
Maximus just clearing his throat. You know, it sounded like Quincy, but it really wasn't Quincy. It was Maximus.
Quit trying to copy me, you blowhard!
He just has a little morning throat. You know.
Oh, yeah?
Good. After seeing Shadowheart?
How about the difference between a successful person and others is not the lack of strength, not the lack of knowledge, but rather the lack of will.
I've got my fingers in my ears, so I watch you say that, and then I go, okay, thanks, and then I carry on.
How you feeling this morning, Ponto? You're a little upset last night.
Fine, let's go.
Ooh, he's still a little spicy smart.
All right, let's go this way. Straight as an arrow.
Oh, man.
Ah,
Or beacon.
Yeah, so you guys ride off after, like, you all got a little bit of breakfast in you from Quincy making a bit of meat, and you guys are, like, eating that on your Axebeak rides heading towards this, and it's growing faster and faster, and you can see kind of, like, now dust or snow being tripped off in the distance behind it. Yeti, you probably have the best perception out of everyone. You're probably in the group. Oh, Droplet was just hanging. Oh, you literally caught it, Spencer.
exactly.
Turn this
Alright.
table into
Oh,
a
I
barrel.
got this peach ghost.
Okay.
This tastes like summer. That's why I really got to get the fire going.
Yeti, as you're like beelining, you're really starting to squint and use your eyes to see what's coming on the horizon. You can make a perception check with advantage because you're really gaining ground to it.
Microphone.
25. What?
The microphone.
Oh!
It's like 10-pound dice.
25.
Blowing
So
out
on the
speakers.
horizon, you see like axe beaks and like this large, like dog sled looking thing coming at you.
Does it look like it would have multiple people on it, or one person, or a small amount of people?
It looks like a very few amount of people are on it.
One dog sled? Or like multiple dog
A
sleds?
large dog sled being pulled by axe beaks.
Oh, so no dogs.
No dogs.
I like it. Looks like at least a small number of people, if not one person.
In the next hour or so, you guys are closing the distance, and if you guys are just beelining at this mysterious figure on the horizon, in the next hour, you guys get closer and closer, and you can see on the front of this, you can see 8 axe beaks just tearing through this that have not slowed down and have not broken speed since you've seen them in the night. They have not slowed down an ounce. As you guys approach with great haste, you can see a couple of kobolds on top of the dog sled and a single female at the back.
Does she have an eye patch?
With an owl?
With an owl and an eye patch.
It's Vanilla Harple. What? Isn't that how you spelled it?
It's Vanilla Ice.
Just remember you got the end. Just hard to remember.
Berlin!
And you can see, like, she is, like, hollering at you guys, just, like, waving frantically. As you guys get closer and closer, your axe beaks kind of get in, like, within, like, 100 feet. And at this point, you can see, like, bits of flesh that have, like, rotted off these axe beaks. And you can see that they do not look alive, per se. And you can see these kobolds that are like scampered on this like large dog sled, with her at the back. She's like, "I've been riding for a day and a half.
You killed your birds!
No, they're fine. They're mine."
They're undead. They can't die.
What is new with the 9 towns?
Let me heal them!
No.
Don't leave them be.
They can just...
Oh,
We need you to. We need you to hash your axe beaks to mine, or let them free. You need to join mine, and we need to leave now.
Well, that's attached to them.
Yeah.
Are you going to ride them to death, though, like these ones?
No. Well, they'll pull us a little quicker for the first. At least 4. How long have you been riding for?
Well,
Oh,
we
nice.
slept at
Just-
night, and then we had breakfast, and
Yeah,
Okay.
we're almost finished.
And you can
breakfast.
just see this, like...
We've been riding for like an hour.
we wanted to look at that mountain peak over there, because it's a cool little
I had this
little
little
snow
kink in my-
patch.
I think I slept on a root last night. Oh, man, I'm really out of shape.
Well, remember we played that game last night?
Drinky?
And she whispers something to the kobolds on there, and you can see them just jump off this like large dog sled, and they kind of like all run up to your axe beaks like 2 at a time and grab them and start like kind of like fastening ropes and to like attach them in pairs.
I'll help with that.
And they're like, "We're going now. We're going." Bye.
Are the kobolds undead as well, or they're
No,
actual
they're alive.
Do you want us on the sled or on our axe peak?
Come into the sled. I think I'll have enough room for all of you.
Hey, Quincy,
It'll be-
that's not what she meant. But just
It'll-
get into the sled.
They'll. It'll be a little cramped in there, but
How fast does the sled move?
well,
Faster than a giant elk?
it's pretty quick.
Okay, I get on the sled then.
We'll need all of you at your top shape. If
Yeah,
everything,
we're
Feeling
rested.
good.
We're ready to go.
if
We did our calisthenics this morning and
Yeah.
everything.
if
Is there a yoga
This
mat here
beast,
somewhere? I need to stretch out.
there won't be enough room for all of you to stretch out. It'll be quite cramped.
In the sled? What kind of...
Yeah.
This is just like an open top toboggan. This is like some sort
walk
of
in
carriage.
and you can kind of see like the sled's like probably at least 6.5 feet off the top, and there's kind of like this platform halfway, and you guys kind of open the bottom curtains, and it's like the Harry Potter tent. Like you open it up, and kind of like the space gets larger as you go inside, and you're like, "What the fuck is going on here?" And there's like 3 other kobolds in there, and they're like, "Oh, hello, welcome."
It's like your Starlight Bar.
It's bigger on the inside.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's a good reference. That's one I get.
It's bigger on the inside. So you guys like squeeze into the dog sled as you can hear her kind of just like yell at you, the cracking of the whips, and suddenly the dog sled lurches and you like kind of are looking outside, and the ground is just like flying by at this speed, and you can see that she is really pushing the capacity of these now almost 12 birds.
And what are the kobolds wearing? Like I'm just
Like furs?
Sure. I mean, like
trench coat?
Not tuxedos or anything.
No.
Oh, that's a shame.
Little waiter
hats?
uniforms.
Well,
with
that's better.
trays.
I do believe so. No.
What news from the front?
No.
What,
I had to ask.
what news of the dragon?
Well, you don't get told much, but...
No, ask Valine.
Oh, so you're sticking your head out now. Yeah. And you're like looking, you can see the snow just... And you're just like, she is, like, you are flying at this point.
well, we should be in our birds, right?
And you yell out, she's like, yell out your question.
What news about the dragon and the 10 towns?
And she's like hollering down, when I left, it was at Targos finishing Bremen. But that was ages ago.
Any survivors like wooden little mooses?
Well, Targos was burned to the ground. Same with Goodmead and Dugan's Hall. I'm sure Bremen was the same. I'm hoping we can catch him before that makes it to Caer Dineval. We'll be in Easthaven, hopefully in 6 hours if I can go fast enough.
I'll pull back in and I'll walk over to Maximus.
You lied to me, Maximus! Targos is destroyed!
Get to the chopper!
Get to the chopper!
That's all I heard at the end.
I know. It was turning a little Austrian. When he gets mad, he's a little Austrian.
No, I said the...
Shut up!
No,
it's dead! I lost my moose! And I just fall back, just teared up.
I'll put my hand on his back. I'll pat his back and be like, there, smoke. Here, you can have one of my scarves to cry into.
Not that one. I don't
Why
need
not that one?
any of yours.
Because you don't know where it's been?
They're all shit scum.
Yeah, they're all shit.
Because you know where it's been.
You can get pink eye.
Can I crawl?
I'm just in a pissy
This one
mood.
smells a little bit like you.
Can I crawl from the back and
You
into
would
the
know.
front?
I try to bury the scarf and like get
You
some
would
kitty
know
litter.
what smoke smells like.
We're in a tent, sipping down the...
I'm pawing at the wood floor.
So Yeti, if you're gonna try and get out of here,
Yeah, I
in that
wanna-
movie, you're gonna need a bit of a check to like
Drop and roll?
your way out and not like.
I'd like to go sit.
Indiana
so that I can-
Jones on the side of a truck.
Otherwise, you're gonna like Jim Carrey out of a rhino. This.
Well, if it looks like it'd be really, really hard for me to do. Or
It's very fast and windy out there.
it's-
Yeah.
We're on a rocket train.
I know, but I just want to.
Fucking man.
I want to sit in the front there so that I can keep an eye on that.
It's like
So, yeah,
faster
you're-
than me riding a horse.
So if you wanna, you start to like move out, but like you've got this platform, and the platform isn't ginormous, but like Aline is kind of like off to one side above you, and you're gonna try and like go up, and then
Well, you shapeshift into like a weasel.
I could turn into a thing, I guess, if I had to.
Yeah, but you don't... she just told you you want to save all your spells for later, so don't waste them right now. That's what she said.
Maybe Ponto could ask
didn't
questions
tell me
for you.
Yeah, that's
Ponto
what she
could
said.
get up there.
When you were like, "Oh, should I be a giant elk?" She was like, "No, get in the tent because you got to save your spells."
She didn't say that.
She said those exact words.
She doesn't realize that I get my wild shapes back on a short rest.
She doesn't. But are you gonna get a short rest?
Yeah, we get 6 hours to get back down.
Oh,
I'm
sorry.
gonna turn into a spider and crawl.
So you crawl up and then
She doesn't know about this.
Right.
Whack!
Hates spiders.
No, I crawl over and like past her. I'm assuming that there's 2 seats in the front.
there's enough room for 2 humans.
Okay.
Random spider shows up next to her.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'll
Sounds
sneak
good.
around, like, go all the long way around
And
so
you
I
can
don't
see
bother
the
her.
you walk around and you're kind of like your 8 eyes are focusing on different things. You can see like kobolds in like goggles and just like frozen bits of their hair are flying around.
So you going around the outside? Around the outside.
Around the outside.
Yeah, and then I sit in the front seat.
Yeah, and then you walk up to the foot and then you let go of your wild shape.
Yeah, so
And you
drop the wild shape.
And you
I
like
have a question. At one point in time, you flavored your wild shape where you're like ripping the skin off
Yes.
of the animal
That
and
was-
turning back into
That was
Yeti.
polymorph, the 4th level spell that I used.
I just want to know if this.
Yeah, it's not that one. It's not
But I
that one.
don't do that this one.
Damn it!
Yeah,
Would have been so cool.
I probably usually do that. I do that
You
like
Or do you start off with
You
webbing
see
coming
eight
out of
ar-
your face? Like,
you see 8
ooh!
arms just rip its chest and a yeti appears out of the spider.
I do that when I go from like Yeti to the spider.
To the polymorph.
So you tear your like hairs off your ears and you shrink down to
Yeah.
a little spider.
Rip your chest open and
and
little spider comes crawling out.
it's sort of like the Yeti body goes and just splashes away.
It's
Blood
better than my idea
splashes
of the
in
Yeti's body splitting open and then just right into the
Sucks
outside
back
of the
up.
spider. Just like
Reverse webbing.
just see Yeti.
Inflatable tool
Yeah.
into a spider.
Parachute going in reverse.
Yeah, very much.
Sorry, continue.
We got all the flavor.
What I am going to do is, if our living axe beaks get hurt or injured, I'm going to use spells to heal them. I'm going to keep an eye on them, and I'm going to try and keep the. I don't remember her real name now. Vanessa.
Valine.
Valine. I'm going to tell Valine, like, don't push our axe beaks too much.
It's like
precious to
it's
us.
okay. What are you doing up here?
Oh, I've come to sit with you.
She's like grabs a pair of goggles. Put these on.
All right.
And
Put on the goggles. and
you're
then I
like you're.
adjust the goggles just right.
So not those goggles.
Oh,
Does her
okay.
goggles only have one lens?
Well, it's got 2. Just one's got a patch on it.
She's just
Or
like,
a patch on the goggles?
Yeah.
No, like it's got a broken lens here, so she has to use this pair. She didn't see you coming up from that side. Oh,
Yeah.
so you're canonically on this side of her now.
Yes.
on her blind side.
That's right.
The dragon that attacked, was it a living dragon or a mechanical dragon?
We don't know what it was.
Okay.
It started burning in the night.
Okay.
It made its way
Back in
through
there.
the first 2 towns and straight over Bryn Shander, leaving a scarring strip down the middle of it.
Oh, shit.
There it is. The fire of the dragon.
Oop, there it is.
Hopefully it starts blowing heat in here. And then made its way to Targos and Bremen. I fear for everyone's safety here.
Are we planning to make a stand at Easthaven? Stay there and fight there?
I think that would be the best of it.
Okay.
If we can't, we'll flee Easthaven, let it be raised, and make our way to Bryn Shander. We started sending people that way already. It's better to be safe than sorry.
We appreciate your...
What happened at the fortress? I thought you were supposed to stop this.
Oh, no, we were just supposed to defeat Zardok, was our mission, which we did. He fell into a puddle of lava. So we won
Liquid magma.
liquid magma.
Is there going to be a parade for us?
Unfortunately,
You're not there.
the member of our group who was tasked to destroy Zardok before he summoned the creature took a potty break. So he didn't really do anything while we were fighting. And then Zardok had a chance to do the big summon thing. But it was pretty quick. It took 36 seconds for him to do it. So
summoned something. They were
building. There was a big magic spell that big grand spell he cast. And then we didn't really see anything leave, but something happened and the fortress rumbled. But we were just there to destroy Zardok, and we succeeded, so.
Well, at least that's being taken care of. Did the rest of them flee? Did you murder them all?
No, we, most of them, well, we killed a bunch of them, like, while we were fighting Zardok, but once the spell completed, they kind of all ran away in fear.
You have his head, don't you? Did we take his head? Oh no, there's nothing left.
Yeah, he fell in the lava.
That's right.
Liquid magma.
We don't really know where they went.
Okay. Well, if they've cleared out, they probably went back from where they came from,
Yeah.
so...
Apparently where they were from in the Underdark was roughly 11 days travel from where we were.
And they probably started the journey from the holes that they crawled out of.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that was big success right there.
It is part of the success, unfortunately. What's been released is worse than probably what's happened there.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a shame. But you probably have like another more powerful adventuring group dealing with that part, right?
No.
You're mainly just taking us back to get paid, right?
No, I was sent to you to bring you back as fast as you could to help us defeat this.
Oh,
I mean, a wizard is only good as the spells they don't cast, but
interesting.
some effort to put in that's needed.
We're the backup plan, and we
You are.
are the plan,
We are the plan.
and the backup plan.
Okay. Interesting. Because, yeah, we were just, I hate to repeat myself, but we were hired to kill Zardok, which we did, so.
I was there when it all was explained. You were asked to stop whatever menace was being started. You completed half the job, but as you guys kind of like have this banter, Yeti's looking around and you can see the horizon is just like flying by as you're going up and over hills. Like she is like hell bent on making it as fast as possible.
She gets a bonus if she gets us there on time.
Yeah.
We leave a good review.
I'm rating 5 stars this Uber.
Yeah.
Incredible speed, killed my X-Beaks. 3 stars.
You can see
Made us feel a little bit guilty.
at this point she's like, just hold on if you're here. Grab the reins. As you like grab
I
the
do what
reins,
she
and
says.
she
Animal
starts to like chant a little bit. As you can see, like she's like working some magic, and you can see she's casting a spell.
I will cast guidance on her.
Okay.
He wasn't going to roll a dice, but now he's rolling a dice.
Yeah, well, now he's got to roll the. He's got to add some 4 on there.
It was just going to happen.
Yeah, it was just going to happen without a roll, and now it's
Yeah.
a D4 plus a minus roll.
Should I roll for her? I can roll the d20
Nope,
if you
no,
want.
I'm quite good at that.
As we go cartwheeling over stone
You'll
drifts.
die.
No, she rolled really well. Yeah, she kind of hits this like patch of like snow, and she kind of start sliding a little bit.
You mean he does, because he's driving.
Yeah, you're driving and holding onto it, and you can see she's casting a spell on the axe beaks themselves, and you can kind of see the axe beaks that are like withering away slowly, kind of like slowly regenerate some of their like tissue.
Wow.
As like they're almost like being mended somehow from your perspective.
Are they like semi-dead, like, or are they alive?
They're not there.
I know, but I'm just trying to get a
They're
a
definitely not
description.
alive.
Okay, I'm saying, are they like an undead axe beak that she's keeping alive?
From your
Or are they
perspective,
alive and she's keeping, like, they're on the edge of death?
Gave him undead fortitude.
Are you wielding like regenerative magics here, or is this like
Necromantic.
necromantic stuff that you're doing?
They are not alive, which is really quite well suited to going as fast as possible since they don't get tired.
I just really hope you don't kill our actions. That's kind of why I came up here.
No.
But I can heal them if we want.
It's alright. They're not really bearing the brunt, they're more just keeping up, but they are helping with a bit of the speed.
Okay.
Can we just cut to inside the...
Sure. We'll cut to inside the...
So, inside the sled,
Although get wood.
Maximus is trying to teach the kobolds some of the games that he learned at the inn, or at the Starlight Inn.
Sure.
Being that he sees them as like a cheap mark that he could maybe like swindle them because, hey, I mean, I got nothing else to do for 6 hours. I'll teach you how to play this game and I'll take all your money. Sound good?
Okay.
But of course, to Ponto, it just looks like I'm just playing a game. You know, there's no ill intent here. Right, Ponto, you want to play? I'm teaching the kobolds this game. Are you in?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, let's play. How many? You said 3 other kobolds.
Yeah, there's 3 kobolds
Is there
inside.
any of them that are interested in learning a new game? I mean, it's hip in all the towns.
They're like, oh, sure, we'll play.
Smoke, did you want to play too?
Yes!
Oh. Okay.
I even have a Starlight chip.
You remember how to play?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, he'll go through. I can't remember the games and how they play them, but I would teach them. And if you want me to roll, we'll roll. And something to pass the time while we're just here inside this wonderful tent, out of the cold, and trying to pass the time. I mean, I'm sure you'd rather be tinkering, but
Well, I probably shouldn't start a fire in the back.
right. So, this is something to take your mind off of it. You know.
Yeah.
I'm just scrolling through my notes now, so just give me a second.
You never thought the dice game would come up again.
No.
Did you fell a whole tree?
Yeah, you got that'll be enough for a half an hour.
Oh, good.
You wanted me to warm it up in here, right?
No, this is a perfect temperature right here. Right? I could even take my sweater off and...
Oh, one log.
One log's fine. Yeah, one. Yeah.
I don't have the games.
Okay, well, I'm happy just to put it to a dice roll and be like, win or lose.
We
Yeah.
could use my dice though, Maximus. I love these dice, and I'll bring out my dice.
You have dice? I thought you had a chip.
I actually don't have dice.
Okay. Those are called chips, Smoke.
Oh, I got a chip,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a Starlight chip.
Well, maybe you'd like to wager that chip.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, can we have some?
You don't have your own
Have chips?
chips?
No,
Well, maybe Smoke can lend you some.
we have chips.
I only have mine.
Can yours be mine?
Maximus has gold he could lend you.
Oh, can we have gold?
Well, I don't tend to lend. I'm not a bank, you know.
We just win it back, Maximus.
Oh, that's probably true. Yeah. You know what an IOU is?
Yes.
All right, sure. Why not?
Okay.
So I lend them money.
How much money?
Well, how much? There's 3 of them.
Yeah,
So 30 gold, 10 gold each.
sure. We take 10 gold each.
Okay.
Thank you.
So this is how it works. You bet the money, and
Yeah.
then it goes around, and you get a chance to
Okay.
bluff or bet or raise,
All
and
right.
and then they grasp the concept of
Yeah,
what to
they
do,
do.
and they follow Smoke's lead. Because
Sure.
I don't know what to do.
you remember this though, Smoke. Remember?
What? Hey, what?
Just roll the dice.
Alright, I roll the dice.
Okay. We will make a d20 roll, and
You could just versus your cobalt roll.
Sure.
Yeah, it's just for
We'll
fun.
do straight. I'll roll
Rollies.
3d20s, one for each of the kobolds.
Sure.
3, 1.
And we get advantage because we played before, and I'm kind of taking advantage of the situation.
So you can roll a d8 with it.
And add a d8?
Yeah.
Okay. I got 16.
Do I add anything to it? It's just a straight.
It's just a straight roll.
I got a natural 20.
Ooh, nice.
So, the first 2 kobolds they played this game awful, but the third one actually did pretty good, but lost to Smoke in the end.
Hey, Smoke, you're the big winner!
I got 30 gold?
You're
Well,
the big
you have
winner!
10 gold, and 30 gold, so you get 50 gold.
50 gold?
Yeah.
I'll stop now.
Wait, I was playing as
Ponto's
well,
in. You gotta make a roll.
and I'm pissed, so I'm cheating, and I'm using my cubes, and I'm gonna roll the dice, and I'm just gonna roll the winning roll every single time.
Which is 20, which is what he did.
Well,
so you guys are
I think
tied.
coming in after the fact, you can do the next round for
No,
sure.
I was asked before you were, and I said yes.
That's very true.
True.
But you didn't say anything.
You didn't actually roll, though.
You said I rolled a 20, and everything just happened. I'm like, I rolled 2, but I'm cheating, so I rolled a 20.
Okay. So, Ponto's cheating,
So
so you
inside
all
him.
notice.
So, now, to cheat, does he have to sleight of hand his cheat?
Yeah, I would say so.
Make
No,
a tinkering
I
check.
have magic cubes that appear whatever I want them to appear.
Right.
But, we're not
Is that
using your
casting a
dice.
spell, though?
No.
Oh, just magic.
Ponto, we're actually using his dice, not your dice. We're using Maximus's dice.
Oh.
Because that's what I rolled. I rolled your dice.
Okay, I'm fine. No, I'm good.
No, I think we all need to roll the same dice.
Ah,
It's only
you
fair.
both rolled the same thing. Amazing. Yay. How do you break this?
Oh,
Take half?
You
Split
both,
half?
They can both roll again, hey, right?
Oh, the winner takes the next roll? That's so good.
They can just both
Oh.
roll again.
Roll again. Roll again.
We call it
Roll
rollies.
again. Roll again.
Rollies.
All right. Well, I feel
Holy-
really
All
lucky.
these.
But we use Maximus's dice if we do it again.
It's really weird that you don't trust me of all people.
Yeah, this is Ponto.
Well, I just wanted to be fair.
Huh?
Because I know about your cubes.
You don't know.
He's got magic cubes.
And I've never used them for this. So
You wouldn't know.
Okay, I wouldn't know. Natural 10.
I rolled 12.
But you're cheating, so you make it a 20.
Yeah. He rolls it. Oh, he did it again. How does he do it?
That's why he's the leader. You know?
Like-
Sometimes you're just lucky,
Oh.
and you just need to keep
Good
playing.
job.
I thought that
Oh,
was.
Really
thank
good
you.
job.
Thank
But
Really
he
good
gets
job.
all my gold.
We call it halfling luck. This is
Ah,
luck of the
he's got the
halfling.
ling lock.
Yeah.
Mhm. That's sort of rude to say, but yeah.
He's got full ling lock.
Full ling?
Yeah, it's not half. It's just full. So, like, 3 hours goes by of you guys monkeying around with these kobolds.
Mm-hmm.
How much money do you take away from me?
10 gold. 10 gold.
Well, no, he gets a Starlight chip from me. Because that's what I put in.
What's the
If we were playing
Starlight
with
chip?
gold.
No, I
Worth?
said I was going to put a Starlight chip in.
Yeah, what's it worth, though? Is it worth 10 gold?
I don't know. I just
So
put in a Starlight
I
chip.
get 30, 40, 50 gold in a Starlight chip.
Yep. That's
Alright.
what you get. So you guys
Starlight Gamble chip.
are a chip for one of the games.
All right. Maximus doesn't care. He's having fun.
Are you proud of me that I'm cheating, though?
Do you know?
You said I know, but I think I would know.
You're
You want me to roll to see if I know?
Yeah, roll insight.
All right.
Or perception, whichever you want.
Okay.
Do I get to do it? So I never get to do insight?
I only have a 12.
No. I totally think he's awesome.
12 for my perception.
I rolled a 17 for deception.
There you go. Good job, Ponto.
Oh, thank you.
You think it's awfully strange, but
So we're called the Pantaloons, and here's our leader.
oh, that's cool. Yeah.
It didn't matter anyway. I was using Ponto's money.
That checks out.
So Maximus.
Do you want to hold this 50 gold for the party?
Sure, yes, I'll hold your 50 gold. I'll put it back into Ponto's money funds.
Oh, the worst.
So it just goes up by 10. Because
It goes up smoke.
Yeah, it just goes up by 10 from smoke. And it's
No,
Starlight chip.
it was just a Starlight chip.
Fine.
That's all it
I
is.
take your
It
Starlight
would
chip.
only go up 10 from my gold.
There you go.
So you guys...
Do you guys know how to sing or dance it, though?
No.
Because we could use some backup dances.
Oh. Can you teach us how to dance?
No, but Yeti can.
Which one is Yeti?
He's a spider over there.
He's not a spider.
Oh, he's the big guy. I'm talking to your boss.
Oh. Well, we're not going outside. We're moving.
Alright. Maybe later.
Sucks to be them outside. It's cold as shit out there. And we're cut to up above, and at this point you can kind of see Easthaven on the horizon. You can see that the grayed out skies at this point are like really dim and dark, and like the clouds are super thick and gray, and you're like, Colleen is looking at it, is like, if I didn't know any better, I think we're in for a good storm tonight.
That's unfortunate timing.
How much time do you need to prepare to get ready for everything?
Wow, what are we
We
preparing for?
expect the dragon to be hopefully not there when we're there, but hopefully we get there before it does.
So we just need the time to get into the bunker, I guess. Like to
Ride it out.
Is there an underground bunker we're hiding in, or what?
No, I thought we would make a stand either in front of the town, or maybe ride to Caer Konig or Caer Dineval if there's enough time. Meet it halfway.
Colin would probably be the guy that would organize things, right? Or we're just gonna help us where we can.
Okay, I was not expecting such hesitation. Let's get to Easthaven first. We'll see if we can get there.
Yeah, that's good. That's good there. It's
It's probably better she's talking to you and not Maximus.
probably a communications bunker that we could communicate in, like, you know, underground, like a dragon-proof bunker, or...
She's like looking at you. She's like, "Are you sure you're the right ones for this?"
No! That
seemed-
You know what the crux of it is? Maybe you should find someone else to do this.
Someone with white hair and a tiger
A white hair and a tiger?
or a panther.
Yeah, that would work really good. Maybe Cadibri and Wolfgar and Bruner, Drist.
Yeah, those guys. Oh, they spoke really highly of you guys as they sent. Yeah, they said
Have you heard of the Mighty Nine?
you're not there.
It might have been the musical prowess of us.
I definitely think that Ponto and Oyama Yartok would absolutely expect we do what we can to help. But I don't think we're capable of fighting a dragon.
Okay.
We will help, but we can't be the front line against a dragon.
I wasn't expecting
But
quite this. You're not there.
Oh, they're killing you! So we will definitely try and help, but I don't think that we're the saviors against the dragon. We fought a little dwarf guy, and he fell into the lava, and we won.
Alright, well,
We just bullied him and pushed him around until he fell into the lava. And he was little.
After he unleashed hell upon
Yes.
the 10 towns.
We couldn't even do it in 6 rounds.
you're really just winning the heart over here. And you can just see, like, she furrows her brow and she just gets kind of, like, deeper into, like, thought of, like, how to process
We will
how to
help.
go about this is like,
We will help as much as we can.
well, if I help,
Yeah.
and
And
maybe Colin will.
Colin's more powerful than we are. That's for sure.
Some of the militia
Yeah.
will form an already in Easthaven by now.
Yeah.
For
we're
sure.
United front, all of us, together. As one.
Maybe it will be enough to push the dragon back so that it goes back to the fortress.
Is that what you want, though?
But I don't... Did it go back?
If it
I
goes
don't
back,
know.
there's no one else there. We need to know if this is a mechanical dragon or a actual proper dragon.
It hasn't stopped moving since it hit one town after another. It completely destroys the town and moves on.
If it's mechanical, potentially there's something controlling it somewhere else, and that would be our target. If it's something capable of destroying a town in minutes, what would we do against it?
Not minutes, it's hours.
Okay.
You just have to get the off switch.
Yeah. If it's a big ass dragon.
Let's get to Easthaven first. We should be
I know
there.
we've been adventuring for 2 years, but we're only 6th level. Like,
I take offense to that a little bit or something.
let's see what Colin has to tell us.
Yeah, let's see what Colin has.
And does he come back in like white as a ghost? Holy crap, he's gonna melt. You're supposed to be...
The fire's almost out.
Yeah. You should open it up or something.
I don't know how to do this.
Why is... You all are level 7, correct?
6.
Yeah.
Is that all of Mike's
7.
paychecks he's got to deposit before he gets home? Or
Yeah.
when he gets home?
Why
Well,
is
it's
Conto
just-
level 8?
Just Will's page. It says confidential.
Will's
Did you
paycheck.
get a bonus
Because you
level?
told me to level up.
It almost
To
looks
Did
like
you-
level 7.
Did you guys level me up while I wasn't here, and then you
Probably.
told me to level up?
Yeah,
Potentially.
What?
Yeah,
Are you
we're
level
7 now.
We're level 7?
Yeah.
Yeah, because we have 4th level spells.
As you look at someone else's mail.
Well, I gotta make sure it's not actually a paycheck.
You got to make sure that how much it is. Just looking through Mike's
I'm
mail
just-
before you burn it.
It's not. It's Will.
I'm saying Mike's the
Still
one
legal,
listening.
it's not my business.
What, you want me to just toss
Nope,
this
I'm
thing in the
leaving it
fire that
alone.
says
Nope.
confidential on it?
Nope.
There's
Why
lots
is
of
it...
other stuff to burn.
Why is it in the woodpile? I'm sure it's...
Well, that's what I'm thinking. You're the one that told me it's a paycheck.
So you guys...
Jesus, somebody else come over here and take care of this shit.
You're the one who wants it all hot. I think it's
The
perfect
fire's
right here.
almost out. We're gonna be dead.
Oh, you think this is Icewind Dale or something?
Jeez, man, I'm just trying to get one log lit. One log.
Just light that log. So you guys travel for a few more hours as Yeti stays outside with Feline. As you guys fly up to the entrance of Easthaven through the East Gate. As you ride through town, frantic, you can see like there's a steady stream of people leaving Easthaven at this point. As you guys get to the gates,
Leaving. I thought they were.
there's a steady amount of people leaving Easthaven going to Brinchander.
Oh, I thought they were supposed to congregate and evacuate to Easthaven, and now they're leaving Easthaven.
You can see people. You kind of get through. You can see people are like everywhere. They're loading up wagons. They're like backpacks.
Take only what you need to survive.
Yeah, and they're like hordes of people are exiting Easthaven at this point. She stops kind of just halfway into town. I'll meet you at the Wet Trout. I'm gonna bring my dog sled back to my place.
Oh boy, the Wet Trout.
That's not where.
We
Quincy
appreciate
got
all your help so far.
Well, he doesn't remember.
Okay, we'll leave it there.
We appreciate the help you've given us.
I will see you there in an hour or so. I should be
Get
ready
some
to fight
rest
at
or
that
something.
time. It'll be okay.
Okay, Ponto, I represented us for a little while there. I really lowered expectations on us as much as possible. Just so you know. So you're gonna have to step in and maybe, like, raise the bar a little. She thinks we're able to fight the dragon by ourselves.
Well, I don't think we're going to do it by ourselves.
Yeah.
We're getting a whole group of people.
Yeah. We're the ass end of the vanguard.
No,
Like,
I'm pretty sure that we're going to be towards the front of this. Defending the people and making sure that we can save as many people as possible.
But anyway, I told her that we did our job and that, like, we just wipe our hands of the whole thing and it's not really our problem anymore, so.
So you guys are like brisk walking straight through the town. You pass the criers and you say...
We're walking like in a V formation with Ponto at the front and then like...
Totally.
And like
Absolutely.
capes are blowing behind us.
100%.
Epic.
Cape is in my way.
Now we're talking.
Helldivers. We shall be called Helldivers.
You can see the town criers crying out. Lonelywood has been destroyed. Turtlebane has been torn asunder. It's coming for Caer Konig. Flee now. Go to Bryn Shander.
Well, I mean, they're telling us what to do, so...
No, we need to go to Caer Dineval, and we need to stop it there. We rally everybody that's here. We travel more. We all huddle around Colin's item thing that gives everybody rest, and then we make our stand.
You guys...
He has an item thing? I thought it was a scroll that we used one time.
Yeah, it was a one-shot deal. Yeah.
You
Probably
guys
has more.
made it to the wet trout. You open it up. You see Namitra there. She's like, "You're back."
We're back.
We came back.
I'm closing up. Colin's still upstairs.
We best
Let's
move
go
on.
now.
Okay.
Well, if he's
Two
upstairs,
guests
maybe we
left
should...
already to go back to Bryn Shander.
You think we should
She's
talk to
coordinating.
Colin before we go? You know, like he's right upstairs.
Yeah, she's taking
Let's
us.
go now.
Okay, yeah.
She like stops what she's doing and she's like,
Thank
she's
you.
like telling the couple of hands. She's like, pack up the bottles from the top, pack them into my bag. We're leaving for that piece of shit place in Bryn Shander that takes all of our business. What is the name of the main bar? Oh, it's Martin if I don't look it up.
I got it as well on here.
It is called the Norfolk Inn. Oof. My brain.
Scram sacks.
Yeah. She's like, we're going to Scramsacks to...
Scram sacks? I like that guy.
Yeah, we could go see Eris again.
Yeah, isn't he the one that polished your balls?
What?
What?
Scram sack?
He polished his balls? That's what you
Namitra
got.
like, she's like,
I
let's
remember
go.
that.
Following, and she's like up the stairs around the corner, and she's like frantically looking back as she like grabs the door and it slides it open, and she's like, Colin, are you here? And he's like, I'm here. What's going on? Oh, you're back.
We've returned.
Guess who's back?
Back again.
You know, you have the most interesting methods. So you found Vanille, or she found you?
She found out. Well, yeah. Yeah, she found
We met in the middle.
Yeah.
She's only been gone about a day and a half, 2 days now.
She's resting.
She rode those axe beaks hard.
Yeah.
She has
She single?
the... She's not seen anyone that I know of.
By the way, I know we're in the middle of fighting a mechanical dragon, but are you single?
So what's the plan? We ride north from here?
We're here to
Straight
listen to your
to-
plan.
Caer Konig? Caer Dineval?
Yeah.
Caer Konig was
Is there
starting to be...
is there an ability to fight this dragon? Has there been any attempt to fight it?
The militia have, from the towns, they said it strafes through the skies and then lands. And
Do you think you'd get close enough for me to hit it with my sword?
other of the militia have hit it. They've damaged it a bit, but It's a little much for them.
What is it?
It's a giant creature made out of those stones.
Mm.
I wouldn't say it's alive, but it's definitely not living.
I've got his sandals.
So a Shaw
You
dragon.
have Colin sandals?
No, the dragon.
You have the dragon's sandals.
Yeah.
So its feet are cool.
You said it's made out of the stone. I've got the obsidian sandals.
That's
So
from
you-
the guy who we killed. That's Zardok's sandals.
Okay, that's
And he's got the sandals.
Everything is Ponto-sized.
Okay. Honda's got the sandals.
Ponto's got the
He's got
smoking
the-
jacket and the
It's the
sandals.
smoking jacket, the sandals, the pipe. He's got it all.
He's got it all.
So
Stay
it's a-
focused, man.
You turn around and Ponto's dressed in this really
Yes.
fine jacket.
I was Hugh
Just
Hefner
smoking.
in that wagon
Yeah.
ride the entire
Smoking
time.
jacket.
Yeah.
And then I just threw it out the side, nonchalantly, and another town burned down.
So what is the plan to defend against this Shaw dragon?
Well, the stone dragon, whatever it is, I feel if we get outside of Easthaven, make a stand there,
Right.
it will have the flight pattern, but
Should we, like, gather the women and children to make a target, and then we attack when it comes down?
I was more thinking we should wait outside the gates of Easthaven, because it will strafe the gates first.
How many people will be fighting this dragon?
Well,
Everyone,
the militia are being gathered from here.
but people of import, powerful people, capable of fighting these things, more powerful than us. The people that we're backing up.
The
Fair
18.
enough.
Yeah, the A team.
Bum, ba-dum, bum. Bum, bum, bum.
A bit of the dragon that gets in the way.
Oh my gosh.
Mr. C.
We've probably
Drink your
have...
goat's milk.
I'm painful. We drink goat's milk.
Exercise. Drink your goat's milk. Go to school.
It's so hard to keep a straight face right now.
I love it when I'm playing this together.
That's the satyr's accent, right? That's what your satyr's going to sound like?
Hey, oh, fool.
Well, we have the 200 militia here.
Okay.
We're gonna strategically place probably the first guard outside of the gates, some on the walls, and the rest in the town.
What do you have for, like, aerial attack if he doesn't land? How do you shoot it in the air?
We have javelins and a couple of ballista.
Oh, that's good. That'll work well.
We hope it.
You're magic. Can't you just magic it down? And then we can fight it.
I
Just
will
magic
be
it.
more focused on keeping the town safe rather than bringing the beast down. But if you say that if I fell the beast to the ground, you guys will hold
Would
it.
make our life easier, I guess.
Well, then we could all attack it, because I'll just be waving at it.
Yeah, me
All
too.
right.
I don't really...
Changes my plans a little bit.
Makes sense, though.
And you can see he's like starting to like just kind of like you see he's got beads of sweat rolling down. Like you kind of haven't seen him frazzled like this before. We've got probably an hour, maybe two at the most.
Whoa.
If you guys want to catch a bite to eat and rest,
Then there's not enough time to get to Caer Dineval.
if we're planning to fell the beast outside, I'm gonna go with you. And
Let's
bring
do it,
all
right?
of the
Yeah.
militia with us.
Yeah.
That you're gonna
Can we
teleport
all
us?
get to Caer Dineval in an hour if it's going to be here in an hour?
No, but we'll get outside of Easthaven at least.
Okay.
Yeah, let's
We're
get out of
defending the gates.
Yeah.
Right.
I like that plan.
This is the plan you think is the best.
Well, I mean,
with you.
it's your plan.
Well, we're feeling
I'll-
good. We had a nice long rest. We had breakfast.
Yeah,
did
we
a
don't
little-
need a lot. I'm not that hungry. We took that second breakfast before we came here.
Well, me and you chased that goat up the mountain this morning, and that was a fast goat. It took us hours to get
See,
back.
He's like super. Maximus? Ponto, you guys did ride hard for here, did you not?
Yeah.
I'm just kidding you, I slap him on the back.
Oh, okay.
Don't be such a stick in the mud.
Okay.
Where's your bathroom?
You know where it is. It's down the hall,
Speaking of
second
sticking
door
in
on the
mud.
left.
Okay,
I'm gonna get ready.
What sort of,
meet you at the gates in an hour.
it breathes something, yes? The dragon?
Whatever it was, it did breathe sort of a fire of some sort.
It's fire, okay.
I'm not quite sure from everyone's.
I should probably take a long rest here and rethink my spells if we're going to fight a dragon.
A long rest.
Yeah.
What is Devessa? Where is she?
She left for Brinchander. She's getting the last stand ready. If we fail here,
Are there
pray
other
for the best.
powerful people that
The
can help
White
us?
is at Brinchander. She will be able to do a lot.
Where's
You-
Eris?
She can't come here, though, eh?
I assume at the North Look with Scram.
Hmm.
The White will not leave Duvessa's side. Valine will be with us. She is a fairly powerful spellcaster.
Okay.
Well, if we have an hour, maybe I better check on the dogs to make sure they're all tied up good.
The dogs.
The dogs.
Do you need a dog?
Wow.
You got a napkin tied around your neck.
You're gonna eat a dog like straight up,
Raw.
raw and wriggling,
Gotta kill it first.
and then just go to town?
Yeah.
You know, it's like we did back on the Rayano
That's
Plateau.
what we did. If it's not warm when you eat it, what's the point?
You just raw dogs it.
I go play with the dogs.
If,
I'll be back in 20 minutes.
all right, I'll be ready. I'll see you at the gates in an hour, and we'll fight this beast head on.
What about going to Calvin's Can and just hiding everyone there?
Everyone is already
beyond
gone.
We'd have to cross
We got the
paths.
fortress too. We can put everyone in the fortress.
I will see you all as we exit here. We will be following the river, pretty much straight north.
I think we need to bury the hatchet with that dwarf. What was that dwarf lady's name?
Torga.
Torga. We need Torga at our side for a fight like this, I feel like. She's more powerful than any of us.
I think her power came in her influence over all the thugs.
Yeah, well, get the thugs here.
I'll see you guys in an hour at the gates.
Okay.
Hey, Colin, we'll be okay. Like, you'll do good. We'll be okay.
I really hope so.
You're trying to give Colin the pep talk?
I am.
Yeah, why don't you,
I don't think you've read the horror stories I've seen. What's happened to the other
we have no
towns.
idea. We haven't seen this thing before. We don't know what...
You want to give us some
Can tell you
some
what's happened.
some tactics?
It sounds like where there's...
In about an hour and a half, Dugan's hole was raised from top to bottom. 3 hours later, Goodmead.
Bottom.
It was so close.
Smoke just trying to hold it in.
The entire town of Goodmead was burned to the ground.
Yes, we know the devastation, but what about the tactics?
What did it
do? What can we expect it to attack, and then we can counterattack?
We know whatever ability or breath weapon that came out of it wasn't fire in nature, but scarred the earth.
Oh, it wasn't fire.
It was like fire, but not.
Can we set up like an illusion at the front gate of a whole bunch of soldiers and maybe waste its breath weapon on that?
Maybe like, I can make snowman.
Yes.
Do you want to build a snowman?
Good one.
We know that its body is made out of jagged, sharp rocks. And creatures that get quite close, usually some are frightened or not.
Oh, God. Well, that's quick. That's smoke for the fight then.
Do you have maybe like a helmet he could wear to protect his mind?
Yeah, you got something that'll keep him from getting scared all the time. He's a pretty scaredy cat.
Like a Magneto helmet.
Yeah, he needs something that keeps him from getting scared because he gets scared every time.
How about just blinders?
I usually.
There you go. Blinders.
That's why I ask for the washrooms, because I usually run straight to the washrooms when I get scared.
I'll put an illusion of like the washroom sign on the dragon, and then you can just be like straight at it.
We know that the dragon took roughly 8 hours to flatten Targos.
Oh, okay. So it's
Bremen took 3 hours. Some of the militia actually hid it a bit there.
And the people
We
have
know-
been able to flee from these places.
We got word once it was happening that all of the leaders of the 10 towns were notified to make their people flee. We know Lonelywood exited into the forest.
Okay.
We know Turlamine went for the mines.
And they were safe. Well, we don't know, but we think they're safe in the mines.
Some of them, Lonelywood mostly made it out. Turlamine half died, half made it.
This creature it's not a creature. It doesn't react like
It did fight the militia in Targos.
Okay.
Sure, but I'm saying Targos and Brinchander are so close together. It would make sense that he would just attack both of those towns. They're so close, but he skipped over Brinchander
Yeah.
because
No,
he's
Brinchander
following a
had-
pattern that he was commanded to do.
Yeah, that's fair. That we've seen.
That's the case.
Can we
And we
reprogram
know
the
that-
commands?
Caer Konig and Caer Dinebil will be next, and Easthaven and then Brinchander to finish.
Can it
Yes.
be reprogrammed?
We don't know anything about it blueprints wise because we didn't find any blueprints.
We know that it has claws and wings and a mouth to bite.
We don't know whether it's controlled by
breath weapon
magic
itself
or whether it's
is-
controlled mechanically and has an off switch.
It's got to be magic, right? It's not a. It's
We
not,
assume it's magic.
It's not gears and stuff. It's rocks, so it's got to be magic.
Whenever it was hit and fought, you saw chunks of the rock come off.
And
And the weapons of the militia are actually effective against it. They were working.
It's not very effective, but with enough effort it is.
and what about magics? You have mages.
There
The
was...
spells? Which spells work best?
Shatter.
Um,
You got shatter? Use shatter. Oh yeah, you don't
there
have to do that.
wasn't... We know that cold and poison weren't effective against it at all.
I'm probably going to be hanging off the side of this thing. You have something that so I don't get scared, like a ring or a fancy head thing.
He walks up close and says, "Do your best," and slaps you across the face.
That's it. That's the magical component.
Wow, you're immune now.
I feel better. I feel indestructible.
Maybe a hero's feast. I mean that would help.
Listen, I'm not capable of that. That's not in my wheelhouse.
Well, I mean, what about just a good meal?
What about
A good meal, I can get some food.
what kind of a person's attribute would be needed to resist this fear?
Well, I'm not very wise, and I kept failing.
Would you say it requires a wisdom of some kind to?
I think a
Succeed
wisdom
against
of
it.
some sort would need to
Okay.
be.
Fair enough.
We know that it has a tail, claws,
Mm-hmm.
and wings that it attacks with, and breath that comes from its mouth.
Like, would you say it's large or huge? Huge.
Huge.
It would be
Huge.
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 Oof. Make dragons great again.
Too soon. I will see you in an hour. I think.
Okay, thank you, Colin. We will be there.
So we're forming the military
Boy,
to
this
get
is
rid
quite
of this
the
dragon.
thing. It's amazing to just keep racking up all these quests for you.
Yeah,
And,
Yeah,
We had that Zardok quest.
get
and
paid
now,
for that Zardok?
Not yet, that one, but boy, we're just.
That's on the account.
Yeah, we're just.
Payment will be issued by Duvesso
Okay.
if we're all still here.
Oh, yeah, no, we didn't. We weren't actually going to discuss that right now.
Of course not. I mean, that's strictly business.
Now is not the time.
Now's not the time for that. Zardok, didn't he say something before he jumped into the liquid magma? Did he say something about you in hell?
Ikna Zartu. What?
I think he coughed a little bit at the end of that sentence, so.
Because he's the one that's cast this, that started.
Yeah.
So he's the one that could turn it off.
He's dead.
Well, who would just willingly throw themselves into a pool of liquid magma?
A zealot.
He probably had a secret passage inside,
Through the magma?
or he had like a revivify, or a feign death, or what's the one?
It could have been an illusion, the whole
It
forge.
could have been the whole thing.
It was pretty hot. I felt it.
We killed a whole bunch of people by throwing him in there.
He had death ward. That's what he had.
Yeah, but he'd still be in the lava, so he'd be at one hit point, then he'd be dead the next round.
That'd give him 6
He could
seconds
have
to
had
get away.
contingency.
Yeah.
Contingency would have worked.
Yeah, or invisibility.
No, he'd still be dead in the lava.
But what if he just went in and then out and then invisible?
So kind of like what
You
Panta
guys-
does, goes invisible and hides in the
You
bag.
guys have an hour here.
I guess probably if we could loot the magic items, that might be a good idea.
Well, I come back and just see a little bit of hair sticking out of my mouth.
Canine hair?
I like to go doggy style before I fight.
Oh my gosh. He'll leave that alone so badly. Just gonna brush over that as quick as we can.
You don't want that to be the title?
No. You guys have an hour here. You get ready.
Before the fight starts, I will enhance ability on smoke with wisdom. But I'm not going to do that just now. That'll give you advantage on wisdom saves. I believe. Let me check that. That's not just checks. It's checks.
And I promise to use all of my features in battle.
Checks is not the same as save, so that's not going to help you.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so you guys don't get hurt. I can actually protect you.
Yes, but if you're going to the bathroom, then none of your features work.
Well, I had to go.
And we have no way to help him from that. Okay, so what else can we do in advance to set this up? We need something that...
Chains?
I can give you a guidance. That'll be on your first wisdom.
Is there any way we can throw a chain around this that I can hang on to or something? Or chain me onto this thing?
If you guidance, though, it only lasts for 10 minutes, and you have to keep concentrating on it. Okay, it only lasts for 1 minute, and you have to keep concentrating on it for his first check, or his first save.
Like, I'm going to
And
climb.
then you can cast a concentration spell.
I'm climbing on this thing, and if it takes off, I need to be able to hang on to it.
How are you getting onto it?
Somehow. I need to run up it.
What if I
We could
polymorph it into something?
You're a Leonin. We could use a catapult.
So bad.
Well, it all went real quiet.
Yeah, it did.
I wish we knew
Almost
what
like
sort of elemental power the breath attack was.
Can you cast Polymorph on that thing?
Yeah, it's possible, yeah.
And what are the chances of it working?
Tell me what its wisdom save is and I'll let you know. I'll give you the odds. Probably not super wise.
Never tell me the odds.
Maybe it's like the Night King. We need a Chardonnay blade to stick it and it just shatters.
Maybe it's like... You have been a Chardonnay rock, right?
No, I gave it back. Not because Pondo told me to.
Well, I thought you had it in your thigh pouch.
No,
We need to find Arya.
Oh yeah, my Yartok told me
with
not
the
to
blade.
do that, so I got rid of it at that point. It's in the well up north, way up north.
Like up north, like where we're going?
No.
Oh.
We're going outside the gates. We're not going.
You know that if Quincy's uncle there in the spaceship could fly us around the dragon, he could contact... Quincy, can you contact your uncle in that spaceship thingy?
I don't have any uncles with tentacles.
Your Tenta uncles.
I don't have any tentacles. Tonto.
Tunkles?
Tunkles.
The man from Tunkle.
I did not have sexual relations with tentacles.
Oh my god.
Doc Ock.
Smoke, I'm going to give you my rope of climbing.
Oh, what does this? How does this work?
Well, you're gonna have to. You're still gonna have to throw it, but if you just think and will it to tie itself onto the dragon, it'll
Like
tie
around
itself onto
its-
the dragon.
Around the knuckle of the wing.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Now focus on the knuckle of the wing.
Really aim for the knuckle of the wing.
God. What? He's pretty certain he can.
I can get this thing on the ground. I'm just going to attack the knuckle.
It's always a dragon.
Dragging these nuts.
Dragging the knuckle.
And it'll
That's awesome.
it'll magically extend 10 feet further than you throw it. So,
But
you
don't
wrench.
throw
It's a
the
50
whole
foot
rope.
50 feet?
Hold one side of the rope and throw only half the rope.
Oh, it doesn't like... Well, that's an important thing
you
to
could throw
know.
the entire thing and then it'll fall down and you can grab it. But you should hold on to one side of it. Thank you.
Maybe I'll tie one end to my wrist or something.
Yeah.
Around my neck.
You know, like Quincy's leash.
Mhm.
Mr. Olier,
Yeah.
if we're going to do this, I'm going to need something from you.
From me.
Yes. I'm going to need one of your personal socks.
Sure. I can give you a sock.
A long sock.
As long as you got... Do you have any knickers in there?
I'm going to cast aid on Smoke and Quanto and myself.
So what does the wisdom enhancement do?
Nothing. Then we're not using that.
Okay.
It just does checks.
But all three of us have 10 additional hit points, and our max goes up by 10.
Well, you didn't do the attempt, did you?
Yeah, I did.
So we have 11.
11, 10.
So now we have 21.
This is not 10
No,
hit
this is not
points.
10.
This is permanent max hit point increase.
Okay.
It's not permanent.
It's for 8 hours.
Permanent for the day, yeah.
So your max hit points goes up by 10. So now you have 20 more hit points based on his and mine.
You said Colin's last name is O'Leary?
Yep.
Do you know anyone, maybe a cousin or a brother by the name of Edmonton O'Leary?
Nope. Not even funny.
Not even funny.
An hour goes by. You guys make your preparations.
I can't.
I'm going to fast travel over your
My
silliness.
preparations.
Yeah. A through G don't work at all.
And I'm just trying to lasso this rope. I'm going to practice that. Try to throw it around Maximus.
Oh, I might be able to cast fly on you and get you a little closer.
Oh, that would help.
Yeah,
I could be a super cat again.
yeah.
Do it.
Colin walks
When
out.
Not yet, not
when the
yet.
time is ready.
Yeah.
Are we ready to walk? We're ready to go.
Let's do the Green Mile.
You guys head out with Colin and a group of soldiers as well. And you see Valina's standing at the gates. It took you guys long enough. Thought you lost your courage.
We didn't have any to start with.
Sounds about right.
We stand beside you, friend.
I'll do my best to keep you all alive.
I need to get on that dragon. You'll find me
That's
there.
what Colin's here for. His main task will be holding that thing on the ground. If it gets up,
We'll knock it down. And it'll get up again.
just keep it on.
But everyone will beat it down.
You get knocked down, you get up again. If we're ready, let's go.
Let's do this.
Full the right stuff walking.
You can see roughly at least a dozen, maybe a dozen and a half guards in front of you. You see Colin walking with Vanille behind the guards and your troop beside them. As you're exiting these gates, on the distance you can hear the screams and cries from like people fleeing from the cares in front of you, and they're like, "It's at Caer Dineval. It's killed everything in sight. We've just gone straight from one to the other to get here. We wish you the best of luck."
It ends here. We shall go no further.
Okay, there.
So these are people who are fleeing Caer Dineval that are
Well, as you remember, there was nobody in Caer Dineval.
right, but someone went there to fight it or to. They fled Caer Konig.
Caer Konig burned.
Sure, they
That's
fled.
where these people came from.
Right, they fled Caer Konig to Caer Dineval. Then Caer Dineval got burned, and then they fled back to Easthaven. And we're now. Are they like refugees? Or are they soldiers?
These are just people.
Okay.
At least the vampire problems that we didn't solve in Dineval are dealt with now.
Well, no, because he said that it killed every living thing in sight.
Well, but he burned the town.
There's a bunch of vampires just eating the refugees as they walk along.
Is there a bunch of like really obvious vampires going as they're like running?
The Caer was burnt.
What we did in the shadows.
Yeah.
Do not say blah blah blah.
Blah blah blah.
They tore the Caers down to the ground. Everything was destroyed.
Yeah. So that's a plus in our column.
You know what this needs is like an event to help build up the people and
Well, yeah.
rebuild.
Well, first things first, you know. Unless you're going to invite the dragon out to Frozen Man, we got to take care of the dragon.
It'll be the head behind the stage.
Yeah.
I think at this moment we need to pledge that all proceeds for Burning Man or Frozen Man or whatever has to go to the 10 towns now, right?
That sounds like
Oh,
a good idea. Like
well,
we'll do it. We'll
all
do
the
it all
profits.
for free.
Yeah, all the profits.
We'll do it all.
I mean,
for
after
free.
all expenses
all
are
proceeds.
All proceeds, every dollar goes back to the towns.
That sounds good.
After
Ponto, what do you-
expenses, you
In
know.
What does that mean
perpetuity,
in a
they
Ponto thing?
maintain all intellectual property rights on all their songs.
So you heard it, Colin. Like everything you donate will go back into the towns.
That's fine. If there's towns to rebuild, we'll rebuild them. If we get through this,
But you're not going to rebuild Dineval, right? Like, what's the point?
Well,
We'll see.
we'll get through this. You might die, but we'll just get a new character.
yep, we can stop playing. That is an option. If we're ready to go, let's leave.
Okay.
As you kind of hear the whistle cry out from the gates, because you all march north out of these gates, straight up the river.
Oh man! Right when you did that, I was thinking Elon.
Oh, Jesus.
That's why I did this. So glad you're not DMing anytime soon.
Man, the world we live in.
Huh. It wouldn't remind you of him if you didn't have a poster of him over your bed.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
As you guys
All the
make
handprints.
your way through up the river by the lake, Yeti, you look off in the horizon and you can see smoke being billowed out of the sky. And you can see this giant black creature flying. As you can hear, kind of this grinding noise over the wind heading towards you guys.
It's coming.
Fan out. Let's get ready.
Let's stay,
You guys
30
are
feet apart?
probably at least
Yeah.
500 to 1,000. You're a good hour's walk from Easthaven, so you guys are in the middle of the open.
Yeah.
I'm going.
Grab that dragon.
Oh no, we'll have a map.
Oh, okay.
I will go hybrid form, bear form.
How long does flight
So I
last?
grab my chest and tear my flesh off, and underneath his furrier chest it looks the same.
Yeah.
But just gore everywhere. I just start peeling.
And does the bear?
Scalp and
Does the bear still have a beard?
just a huge beard, 8 inches taller than it once was. It's just gruesome.
Freak out all the military guys. They run.
Got a little bit on me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a little yeti on me.
Yeah.
Happens every time. I shake off.
Now, there isn't anybody within 20 feet that doesn't have a little
Yeah.
bit of you on them.
Yeah, it's not good for crime scene type issues. Just Yeti DNA everywhere I go.
So you, I guess I might as well bring you guys to the map.
Yeah. Once this thing is bearing down on us, I've got one more spell I'm gonna cast.
You need to zoom out, Gord.
Woof. It's just a wagon.
Oh boy! Oh boy!
Oh god. It's big, black, and shiny.
Big black and shiny.
That's the title name. Oh god, it's big, black, and shining.
Better than anything else I've said.
Accurate.
One of those African dragons.
We might as well, if you guys have actions to prepare.
About
please do
mass
so now.
deportation.
Huh?
That's a good episode, I hope. I will cast Flame Fire Shield on myself.
Okay, Quincy, I'm going to need flight.
Oh, it has to be self, yeah.
And before he does that, I'm going to activate Songo. To empower.
Do you guys think I should try for the polymorph? That seems unlikely to work.
Yeah, that would.
And Sunder.
Yeah.
Alright.
It's usually something that you cast on yourself because it won't fail.
I will use my 4th level slot to cast Fire Shield on myself.
Yeah. Cast it on him if he gets a condition where he can't save. But usually, you cast it on yourself into a whale above him and then crush him.
Are these animated?
Yep.
Cool.
Ooh.
Oh,
Is that
wow.
Is that a tank?
No.
Looks like a tank.
It's a giant wagon, actually, but I didn't think it was appropriate. I didn't really have a nicer map that I wanted to get rid of.
I'm hiding behind that pillar.
Where are you guys all situated?
That dragon is badass.
Where's Colin?
Colin is right there.
I'll be beside him, I guess. Oh, he's in the back, though, eh? I'll step to the front. Where's Ponto?
Up towards the front.
I'm just behind Ponto.
Well, Quincy's gonna cast a spell on me.
Wow.
He casts a spell on you.
Fly.
He's your private spell puppet, hey?
He's gonna just buff the hell out of me, yeah?
Wow.
So that's a
Now, would he cast fly?
third
and,
level.
Would he cast fly and cast it on himself as well? Or is that you have to upcast it then?
Yeah, he's just gonna stay away.
Oh, he'll cast it on you and then head for cover.
He'll cast something else right away, though, and low concentration on fly.
Well, the thing is, as soon as he's tied off, he doesn't need to fly anymore. Get that rope on there.
Yep. Yeah, I just like I'm flying up, tie it on, and then it is what it is. Although this,
And
I don't
all
think
we
this battle's
see-
going to last more than 10 minutes.
All we see is just the
He
dragon.
wants
There's
to be able to
nothing else
cast another
fighting, right?
concentration spell.
There's no other enemies here. Just the
As
dragon.
far as you see, it's just like 20 guards, your group, Colin, and Neil,
And the dragon.
and a giant.
I won't be able to do much against this dragon.
I'll bring it down for you, Yeti.
Well, if it stays on the ground, then I can hit it.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
you've got Shillelagh, right? That's all you need.
I don't have that.
You don't have that?
No, I've produced that.
But I thought we found out it doesn't care about fire.
No, it's not immune to fire. It's immune to cold and poison, is what we were told.
Oh, okay.
Right? That's what you told us?
So if you have any actions you want to do now as you guys get ready for this incoming onslaught?
I empowered and put on the Sunder for 2 charges of Songo.
I cast Flame Shield using my 4th level spell slot.
What does Quincy do? Other than pee a bit.
He casts Fly on.
Fly on
Yeah, he
smoke.
casts Fly on me. He can cast Slow as well.
But he's concentrating on fly.
Well, after I'm on.
Sure.
Does Quincy cast it at a higher level and cast fly on himself as well?
No.
He could Vortex when you warp me up there.
Good.
How
90
much
feet.
range?
90 feet.
Well, that's not bad.
Ponto?
What
What's
level
Ponto
is
doing?
Vortex look? What level is Vortex look? 3 or 2?
It's the same as Fly.
Right.
So you
Third
better
level,
fly.
but then it's not concentration.
Right. It's,
But
but
it's
it's
only a
instantaneous and it's one-time thing.
Fly's better.
Well, I would rather Fly because if I fall off. But then he can't do concentration stuff
For a couple of rounds.
for a few rounds.
Mm-hmm. I also have a spell that could get you up there, but I don't have, like, that's my 4th level spell, and I only have 1 slot.
I already used my 4th level spell slot.
Right,
You
but your
see-
4th level spell slot will last a while.
Yeah.
Mine,
You
I
see
don't.
Colin is like, guys, hold fast here.
Okay.
When it comes near, dig in.
Mm.
We've got this. We will stop it here.
Digging underground? Like,
I'm about to fly up there. Are you telling me I shouldn't?
When it gets close, don't give in to the fear itself.
oh.
Mm.
Well, he will for sure.
Just me flying.
You can all feel inspired at this point.
Ooh.
Collins.
God.
We all get a
You all get a
DM
D12.
inspiration.
Oh.
Oh, a D12.
Wow.
Oh, for inspiration.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
It's funny because you think bards are totally useless, but then you meet Colin.
What was that?
Oh,
How many
sorry.
10 hit points do you have right now?
What? I have 10 permanent hit points, proper ones.
Well, as we get ready, we should all roll initiative.
Alright.
I might need to use that inspiration on this.
You
You
roll,
can roll your inspiration.
roll
I got
one for
3,
Quincy.
so yeah, maybe.
Quincy got a 5.
Oh, nice. Oh, and I get advantage too.
Plus whatever his
I don't know what Quincy has. Give me a second.
inspirational.
+1. Quincy.
So Quincy got a 6 for his initiative. Which feels right, you know.
So I'm not going to get scared? You did something to me?
No, you're gonna lose your shit, like you always do.
Except now you'll be flying when you lose
Yeah,
your
you'll
shit.
fly away.
Fly away.
But at least Quincy can drop the spell, and you'll plummet and take damage and get to roll again.
Hopefully land on the dragon.
Yeah.
25 to 20.
Nope.
Okay.
Drop kiss. Tell me when you're 0 to 5 and I'll...
Just hold on there, Captain. My God.
It wasn't a recap.
It felt like one.
20 to 15.
18.
19.
Oh, there you go.
Leaders of the pack.
Vroom, vroom, vroom.
10 to 15.
13.
Six, right? For you?
6 for Quincy.
6 for Quincy. What did
4 for Yeti.
4? Gosh.
Judgy.
I need 2 more. That's not bad. Okay. The turn order has been made. Oh, I need 1 more.
So slow is a wisdom save as well.
Wise pile of rocks. Hard to guess how good pile of rocks would be at making a save. Any kind of save. Doesn't sound wise or charismatic or intelligent.
Except for Constitution.
But the nice thing about this,
Yeah.
the slow, it can do an action or a bonus action, but
What
not both.
is Maximus? You get to go first.
All right.
Why don't you inspire all of us with it as well?
I got something better than that.
Oh, okay. Let's see.
I'm going to cast a major image.
Oh.
Okay.
Of a boat. You have to jump in.
That's a callback. That's a callback.
It's a major image of like
A sexy dragon.
no like that's not going there. It'll
Does
just
his sexy dance.
it'll just look like an orb, kind of a shield.
Okay.
Like the shield is bubbling over like this whole area.
Yeah.
It can get a 20-foot cube. No, sphere.
Sphere.
It's a 20-foot cube.
Okay.
Okay.
But in my mind, it kind of looks more like a sphere, even though that's the range of it. So it's like a bubble, kind of a shield
Yeah.
that looks like it's protecting us.
You see this like shimmering shield up here in front of you guys.
And all the military guys are like, oh, we're safe.
Yeah, they're like, they start taunting the dragon.
It is visible. We can see through it from our side,
Yeah.
but the dragon can't see through it from his side.
Oh.
Okay.
So it blocks line of sight
Okay.
for them,
But not for us.
not for us.
And who does it affect?
Well, I don't draw a little circle on here that's 20 feet. I don't know.
What
Your
if I
grid-
exit the bubble? Can I see
Yeah,
through
you can go through. You can go through it either way.
But can I see back through it?
No,
20 feet, you said?
it's a 20-foot cube.
So if I leave the
And-
bubble and jump on his back, I'm the only target.
Well, I don't know how many of us
because
it'll
Everybody fits.
it'll
cover.
only do a third of us or so. Maybe half.
just center it
Oh, no,
on
I'm
the.
just counting 4 squares.
Yeah. Basically, it covers like this center section of us, leaves all the peons out in the wings.
Guard the rock.
So like that?
So it
Sure,
covers
something like that.
Ponto
That it
and
kind of-
Yeti.
Just for the oligarchs.
Yes.
Definitely, I'd cast it to include Maximus. I mean,
Sure.
even if it has to be slightly over to one side and leave Yeti hanging out, I could do that.
What is this bullshit?
Well, it still blocks the sight line from everything behind, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Not if it's so.
Sure, we'll pretend it's there.
Yeah. So it's a first level defense, kind of a cube that or a sphere that blocks line of
You
sight.
see this
So,
shimmering
you don't see
shield
anyone in
ripples
there.
up.
Because you're not in it.
Look, I don't know. It's on the map. It shows I'm the most in it. Me and Ponto.
It's like this half dome that walls up.
And then I'll give some inspiration to Quincy, because everyone else got aid, but me and Quincy got left out of aid. So
You're not a tank.
still, we have the lowest hit points over here. So I'll be like, Quincy, you shoot your shot, make sure it hits.
Okay.
Now, is this is he has Colin's bardic inspiration,
Yep.
but this is Maximus.
Can you hold
Inspiration.
2 bardic inspirations at the same time?
I don't see why you couldn't.
I think so.
One's good,
You
one's
can't-
bad.
You can't hold 2 of the same bard's inspiration at
Yeah.
a time.
Yeah.
Just like if you double guidance, would it work?
Yeah. No.
Otherwise, I've traveled like 100 bards.
I think the bard works, but the guidance doesn't, would be my opinion.
DM's call.
Whatever.
We're
Sure.
fighting a dragon
Quincy gets bardic inspiration. Great. At this point, the dragon is charging forward.
Is it flying or walking or?
It's swooping down to kind of like meet you head on at this point. Colin kind of looks up. He's like, okay, I'm going to try and hold it down here. And I don't really want to roll for Colin. One of you can roll.
Oh, I should probably roll, right? Bunto should roll.
Yeah.
You don't fuck up your rolls.
That's why I have half of luck.
Yeah.
Colin is not.
Okay, I'll roll then. This will be good. I rolled a 7 last time, or no, a 3 last time, so it'll be great. 4.
He is casting a spell, and you can see him like start to struggle.
He trips a
And
little bit.
you kind of see both of his hands come out, and you see the dragon wings kind of crumple a bit as it gets lower.
Yeah!
And then you see it shake off and continue straight at you guys. And he's like, "It didn't take the first time. Prepare for impact."
Okay, I'm
Do better, Colin, and I just take off with flight.
Is
With
it within 120 feet?
at this point,
Are we in initiative? Like,
Oh yeah, big time.
well,
Well, I don't
Guys-
have anything to hold, so I need to hold a cantrip at 120 feet, and it was back.
it's definitely like charging forward. At this point, it is now 5,
That's easily
10,
120
15,
feet.
20,
Unless
25,
they're
30,
training.
25, 40. It's like within 60 feet of you guys at this point.
So your cantrip goes up, right?
So if you are holding a cantrip goes off.
I'm going to just scream with an anger that you've only seen Ponto have once when he was screwing up arrows, and I'm just gonna swing my fist, and there's gonna be 2 bolts of this purplish electric energy blasting towards it as I cast Eldritch Blast.
Okay. Roll your d20s to hit.
I'm always mad.
So that's,
Patron is madness.
17, and I'm gonna re-roll the
Anger.
1 with my half
Punches
of
the dragon
luck.
and collapses it.
I thought he was an artificer.
Not anymore.
And 13.
So you see both those bolts go out and like just deflect off of its like scales and ricochet off. Colin kind of like tucks behind
Are you in infiltrator mode then? Using ranged attacks?
that, and Smoke, you're up.
Yeah, I do put my hand on the ground and rocks start lifting off the ground around my fingers and hand. Music builds up and Hans Zimmer music, and then and there's like vapor trail around me and all that. It's fantastic.
Are you Henry Cavill or Chris?
I'm the the cavalry. Oh yeah.
You've got like
Henry
four-
Catville.
Henry Cavill.
That should be.
Oh, you gotta change your name now.
It's about 40 feet of movement, and you get right up on this thing.
Yeah. And basically,
You're in the air.
yeah.
So I'm going to be...
You're roughly probably 30 feet off the ground at this point?
Yeah.
So you're just like...
Yeah. And so I basically kind of want to loop around the neck with the rope and have it tie itself around its neck. It's to a point where I can stand there.
Yeah,
with enough loose.
It doesn't have to go around its head. It just have to go at its neck, and then it magically ties itself.
That's what I'm
on.
saying. I just kind of throw it at the
So
neck.
you
and
throw the rope.
hang on to one end.
And hang on to one end. We'll be very specific about that.
Actually, it was tied onto one of my left arm.
Sure.
No, I was tied around my waist.
No two-handed weapon.
Tied around my waist.
So he's got a shield in the hand, but no weapon.
No, I'm two-handed. It's around my waist. And
It's
then
around your waist?
It's around my waist.
Around your neck.
It's probably around your ankle.
His loin.
You're like a surfer.
Okay, sure.
Oh.
Yeah, it's around my ankle.
Odie!
No, it's around my waist.
Yeah. Yeah.
You get one more shot at this.
Yeah,
and
no,
then I'm
that's a
writing
good
it
call.
down.
It's around my waist.
That seems good.
I throw magic rope and I talk to it and I say, "Go around its neck, magic rope."
So make an athletics check.
Athletics.
Well, you're throwing something.
Oh, it was on a 20!
I went to a 2. 6.
You have inspiration. D12. Probably not worth it.
It's not worth it.
It's an athletics check, though. You're not raging.
No, I'm not gonna, because I'm not attacking. I'll just
Yeah, yeah. Okay. All right.
It was a 6.
Okay.
So you throw the rope, and it kind of just like hits this buffet of wind, and kind of like
Limp noodle.
You had a D12 inspiration. You could have
Yeah,
but
really
I would've
rolled
been
good.
wasted.
with a 6, though.
It was literally on the 20, and it
Wow.
with a little wobble.
so you've got this rope hanging down.
Yeah, I'll just start as I'm
Yeah,
kinda
you
flying
will
around.
say that's the rest of your action.
You don't need to do that because the rope will move magically 10 feet.
Okay. So the rope curls itself back up into his hand.
Or it can go 10 feet in the direction towards the dragon's neck.
So
It's a
I'll just
magical rope
fly.
that
I'll
moves 10
fly.
feet
Magical rope.
I fly over the dragon's neck.
You made this do a dice roll.
Okay.
You threw
No, I
the
know.
rope.
But for next turn, the
Okay.
rope will be dangling right beside the dragon's neck.
Okay.
If the dragon doesn't
You won't
move.
throw it. You just lower it.
You just touch the rope and say, adhere.
Yeah, that's right.
Just let the rope do its thing.
Yeah, it is smarter than me. It'll know what to do.
What do I do, rope?
The rope
talking
also
to
has
The rope talks to me.
the rope also has a better AC than you.
That's even funnier.
Has far less hit points, but
But actually, the rope will just tie on by itself, and I won't have to use an action next time.
Are you standing on the dragon or still flying?
I'm flying just above its neck.
So if the dragon moves...
I'm flying with it.
It's like you couldn't even use a magical rope. Like you couldn't vacuum a room with a robotic vacuum. Like it doesn't.
Let's see how well you do here, Max.
Okay.
The first group of soldiers walks
singing
a
a
bit,
song.
and you can see them all prepared with shields at the front. You can see archers behind drawing. Javelins are being drawn. If they gets a little closer, they're all ready to fire, but they've broken off from your group at this point.
Okay.
Ponto, you're up.
I am going to run forward 25 feet.
25.
And I am going to let loose my next barrage of Eldritch Blasts.
Okay.
Well, the 5 is not going to hit, but does a 25 hit?
25 does hit, yes. First hit of the night.
For 1 point of force damage.
Okay. 1 point of damage, guys. Big spender.
Let's go!
Big
You can roll a 1?
spender.
Yeah, I can roll a 1 on damage.
You don't need to add to that.
I thought
It just
halflings
says-
could.
No. It just
It's
says
only on a D20.
force damage. My halfling luck is only on a G20 roll.
Valine's turn, you'll see she'll break out to the side, not to stand in the way of anybody.
Next to Maximus, where it's aiming.
30, she'll get to there. And you'll see that she's starting to cast a spell and holding it for it to get closer. The other group of soldiers up top.
It's 60 feet away, but it's still in the air, or it's on the ground?
It is still in the air.
Okay, so...
It is 30 feet off the ground.
Sure, yeah.
The Shardland Dragon's turn at this point. It is definitely going to move away from you, Smoke. Actually, it stays within range. It goes to the first group of soldiers, and you hear this grinding metallic sound as you see its jaw open up, and it lets loose a breath. It makes a 120-foot line of searing, like, white light kind of come out of its mouth that goes right between Maximus and Vanille through the group of soldiers. And just, like, you see this strip just light up out of its mouth. And, like, the noise and volume off this thing, you see that it's, like, searing white, almost radiant in nature. As
and does the movement and everything to me seem mechanical?
it is,
Or does it feel natural?
it's grabbing everything. So.
What by those guys?
You see, it's like plates moving together. You can see bits of radiant light coming out of it. You can see in between the folds, you can see bits of bright light emitting out of it. It's got these like sockets that are almost like horizontal for eyes. And its jaw looks like a helmet in nature, like a visor coming down met with a same visor coming up. So it's got a really interesting jaw shape. Very mechanical in nature. Let me see if I can pull a more detailed photo off.
Oh, yeah.
So this is what your guys are facing right now. You see how like it's kind of armored like. You can see bits of yellow. You can see like these leathery wings.
It's pretty awesome.
Maybe
we shouldn't kill it.
You want to train the dragon?
We should train the dragon. It's just misguided.
It's just this guy. Yep, that's it.
You have to open up its skull and reprogram it, right?
Yeah. Set it up with ChatGPT. Upload new file.
So
Whoa!
This guy?
Yeah.
Yep.
You just have to teach it some things.
So
like,
you can see how like you can see these bright lights being emitted between these scales. Like it's got gaps for sure in its armor.
Looks a little bit like Alien.
Very much so.
That's cool.
Quincy is up.
Are you running Quincy? You got a spell list there?
Yeah, I do.
See, maybe got. He's got Mind
Just
Sliver or a
You
Chaos
want him
Bolt or something.
You want him to go big?
Yeah, what has he got?
Well, the Chaos Bolt's
He usually
not bad.
starts with a Mind Sliver to
Yeah.
get that DC down,
Yeah.
but then it never works. And then he tries something else.
I mean, Dissonant Whispers does a lot of damage.
This thing is is immune to that
Up-
kind of shit.
Yeah, it might not have a mind.
Wisdom save.
It doesn't have a mind to be.
It's like psychic
fucked
damage,
with,
yeah.
I don't know.
Try it.
I'll just do a chaos bolt. Third level.
Why not?
Yeah, except the Chaos Bolt works great at multiple targets.
That's a single target thing.
Yes, but if it bounces,
Wow.
Could hit smoke.
Okay.
it's true. Smoke is right there.
What about Arms of Hadar?
Is it?
It's 30 feet. in
Yeah,
the
so
air.
you get close
Yeah,
to
I
it
guess
then.
So Chaos Bolt's on it.
Yeah,
I'll
Chaos
just do
Bolt.
Chaos Bolt.
Nothing wrong with that.
And I can choose a damage type.
Ooh.
Nope. You roll.
Oh, I
dice
roll the damage
and
type.
You have to roll 2d8s and a d6 if I remember right.
2d8, yeah.
And
One
if
of
your
them is
D8s,
special.
if your
Roll
D8s
them all at
match,
once.
if your D8s match, then it bounces, and your D6 determines. No, one of the D8 you choose it before, and as you roll the D8, the number it rolls on. That's the type of damage it has to damage.
This is the roll that determines the damage.
This is to hit.
6.
That's 22.
22 does not hit.
Oh, bitches! Well, I'm going home.
You see the ball of energy get released and shatter upon it.
What about all of his inspiration?
Yeah, I could roll
If
it.
it's close,
D12.
roll your D12, roll your D8. He's got a D12 and a D8.
Oh, use the D8.
So that's 31.
It
I use the
hits.
D12.
I hope
You see it warble. Ponto hit at 25. You see the bead of energy skip along and then slam into one of its plates between.
Don't let
And
that
you
spell
just
go to
roll a
waste.
D8 and a D6. He rolled a D8 for you already.
the damage type is 6 on the table.
No, it's 2d8.
Yes,
Yeah, I know.
he's rolling one of
He
them
rolled
for you.
one of them.
So
to
on the
determine
chart
type,
is a
Okay.
6.
and that's one of the D8s as well.
Okay, I rolled a 2.
And then roll a D6 as well.
What's that for?
It's
Damage.
part of the damage.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Other 2.
He's never been a sorcerer. It's fine.
Okay.
So what is the damage
What
type
is
on the
damage
list?
type number 6
For
on the
6
list?
is poison.
Okay, he's
so
immune
it
to the
slams
damage.
into it, and you can see this goo spread all over it, and it does nothing.
Good splooge.
Way to go, Ray!
you knew this an hour ago before you used the inspiration.
You should use your inspiration on your roll.
If that's Quincy's turn, Yeti,
Wow.
you're up. Maximus, you're on deck.
I believe I am exactly 60 feet away from this creature. If not, I can move up 5 feet. I would like to cast Fairy Fire on the thing.
Perfect.
You
Yeah.
can cast it. You're within range.
I think I'm exactly 60 away. Fairy
You are.
Fire is a dex save, DC 17. And a 20-foot cube, but I'm just going to get the creature.
It fails.
Yay!
Beautiful.
Alright,
Now I can hit it.
so now it glows dim light in a 10-foot radius, and creatures have advantage on attacks against it.
What
And
if
it
it moves
can't
out
turn
of a cube?
invisible.
No, it's
It follows
hit.
It's now affected.
It's
by
cast, and everything in that cube gets fairy fire on it.
it.
You
That's
know.
my action. And with my bonus action, I will turn into a polar bear.
Bear time.
Smarter than the average bear.
Hey, boo boo! Kind of looked like your van that was on the bridge there today.
My van.
Yeah, it was the same van as yours, just without the gag on the side of it.
Mine's a red van.
Well, your company van.
Yeah, that's red.
Yeah, it's the same kind of van, though.
No, that's a white
And
van.
you live in Relland.
Are you ready for this?
You might have spray painted it. The van.
Ready when you are.
All right, Maximus, from the cover of his little bubble shield, he's going to draw a catapult arrow.
Yep.
I'm gonna roll with advantage because he's got fairy fire.
Yep.
Boom, boom.
Hey.
And we know that a 25 hits.
Yep.
And I got a... Where's my longbow? Oh, that's not enough. I'm going to use my inspiration.
Yep.
Because I have a Colin O'Leary inspiration. It's a 2.
Smoke chuckles a little.
So...
You gotta be getting close. Advantage.
That's a 20. I got my advantage.
D12,
I
two
got my
D20s.
2. This is Quincy's. I don't have a regular inspiration. So I got a 20.
So you draw this arrow back, pulling it back, aiming true. You let loose, and at the last second when it seems to be a hit, you see this claw move out of the air, and it just bounces off of it. You quacks off. It makes this hard scraping noise as it grinds against the stone.
And without a direct hit, we don't get any catapult splash. Alright.
Well, the catapult spell is dex save, not roll attack.
Well, but this is not a catapult spell. It's I add 1d8 plus 3d8.
Okay.
Because
If
you're
I hit.
enhancing the arrow at speed.
If I hit. But I have to hit. And I rolled with as much advantage as I could.
2 D20s and a D12.
Damn.
Plus your modifiers.
Well, it doesn't.
Is that everything
I
for
only
you?
added a plus 3, so that's all I
What's
get.
your dex?
You're not
Dex plus proficiency is
You're not
plus
proficient
3.
in-
This says only plus 3.
You are proficient with this.
What's your dex?
He's human.
Oh, this doesn't say I'm proficient,
Correct.
but I am
You
proficient,
are.
so it'll be 6.
So
Right.
What is your
3.
roll?
Add 3 more.
I gotta add 3, so that's 23.
It still misses.
Oh,
Wow.
wow.
Gee.
Holy shit.
So 25 hits, 23 misses.
Smoke contemplates just flying away.
Wow.
Colin is up next.
Oof.
Oh, okay. I roll for Colin, right?
I can use my bonus action to hand out some more inspiration.
Yeah, I gotta remember. You gotta use your whole turn.
I know. So, who's right with me? Yeti's right with me?
I am.
Yep.
I'm gonna give Yeti inspiration.
I won't be able to fight if Colin doesn't knock it to the ground, though.
Okay, well, is Colin right with us? Where's Colin?
Colin is right beside you. He is moving
Yeah,
forward.
give him inspiration.
Yep, he's gonna need it
Right
because I'm
there.
rolling for
He's
him.
right beside you.
Okay, I give Colin inspiration. That fits a little more.
Yep.
Oh, and because I used the bow,
Yep.
that inspiration comes from the
Bowspiration.
bow. Bowspiration. And I haven't really been singing any songs for you guys
You
or
need to bow more.
Yeah,
doing
we
any more
appreciated
bass.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he needs Bomar.
I can
I
sing
like
a little
Bomar.
bass tune for you.
No, that's fine. It's fine. I think we're good.
It's just it's a thing that it kind of was
Does anyone
exciting
know?
when we first started doing it, and it's kind of lost its luster.
Nobody really knows the bass tune.
Yeah.
No. You can just keep
I give
doing...
Colin inspiration. He hears the bass tune.
He looks over and he's like, "Oh,
Yeah, oh yeah.
I like this."
He
How
hears
you
it.
doing?
Yeah. He feels inspired. He moves forward and raises his hands again, calms himself, and prepares to
Am I
cast.
rolling again?
One of you needs to
I'll
roll.
roll one
No,
as
it should be
advantage,
me,
right?
it
It's
should
very
be me.
fired.
It's very
Oh, does
fired.
he have advantage?
It is at advantage.
Okay, I'll do
now.
one, you do one.
I should do both.
Nope, I'm doing one.
8.
Natural 20.
Oh!
You are so lucky. He's rolling.
That seems unfair. Let me roll yours.
Okay, you can do the other.
Okay, you roll the other one again. See what you would have gotten.
Well, it would have been a 6. So that's pretty good.
You're off. No,
No, I'm in charge of calling.
No, you're done.
You don't get to tell me I'm not calling
At
anymore.
this point, you see Colin grasps something in the air, pulls it down, and then turns his hand, and you see chains shoot up out of the ground
Wow.
and just lasso around and just straight to the ground. This dragon drops out of the sky,
The chains go up 30 feet and grab them, pull them
Yep.
down. Oh, nice.
Wow.
and you kind of just see these chains kind of just go up and just almost
I
lash into
dodge
each
out of the
other,
chains way.
and you just see the chains, and just they link together and just drop straight to the ground as this creature is now pinned to the ground at this spot, and you can see its wings is one wing is hanging out, and you can see it struggling against it.
I look at
And you
my
can
little
see
rope.
Colin at this point is just profusely sweating. He's like, I don't know how long this is going to last. Whatever it is, everything now.
Hey, Colin, come into my protective bubble here.
Should we
Use your movement to come into the protective bubble so you can keep your concentration.
He
wanna
moves away.
Did you want to keep going, or should we?
What?
We'll go one more round.
All right.
I picture
up.
All right.
I picture the Black Rose from Arcane. Those chains that lash out. Pretty badass.
I fly right over the neck, and the rope would just
Yeah,
around the neck.
you fly down to the dragon at this point. You remember it's magical, and you just loose the rope in front of it instead of throwing it.
Yeah. And so I guess I land on its neck,
Yeah.
and then I'll be like, "What should I do now, rope?" And then I'll bonus action rage.
So now
the rope told you well.
Yes.
the rope loops around and connects itself back to itself. So now you are lashed loosely to the dragon.
Yeah, right by the knuckle.
What? By the neck.
The neck knuckle?
The neck knuckle.
Well, I'm right there, right?
Vertebrae.
Right beside the knuckle. The knuckle. The knuckle.
The neck hole?
Knuckle.
The knuckle.
By the wooden nickel?
Get him in the knuckle.
Alright. Bolden to hit. D20.
You have an ability?
Are you rolling with advantage?
It's very fired.
Why am I helping?
Go team.
Shit.
You have,
It's a 21.
you have any inspiration?
I got the D8.
Yeah, roll a d8.
I feel like I should just not engage in combat.
There we go.
29.
So you bring down and you see your sword glance off of one of the armors and then grab right in. It's
So
the
now-
second blow of the night.
So now the first enemy that he's hit.
Do more than 1 damage.
14 points
Whoa.
of slashing,
Plus rage?
plus 16, plus.
Whoa.
Here, I'll just add it all. 18, 19 points of slashing. And then I hit him again. Because I can do that now. Oh, that should hit. 25 hits.
You got extra attack at level 7?
Go ahead, 5.
Yeah, you have that at level 5?
Yep.
He just had his own attack anything in 2 levels.
18 points of slashing.
And now you say to the group, since this is the first enemy I've attacked, he has disadvantage to attack anyone but me.
This is how I train the dragon. Yeah, what's that feature?
You promised us you were going to use all your features.
Yeah. And that is actually... What's that called?
Kind of thinking.
Ancestral
I don't
Guardian.
into the
Ancestral
fight
Protector.
because
While
I
raging,
have
the
to
first
roll
creature you
18 or higher to
hit
hit.
with an attack on your turn has disadvantage on any attack that isn't against me. And when the target does hit someone else, that creature has resistance to the damage dealt by the attack.
Then I shouldn't have turned into a polar bear.
It was cool though.
So basically I make everyone rage. It's a rage party.
So the next group
They just call that
of
a rage.
soldiers
I got the rage party.
swing forward and start to attack.
Yeah.
Right in the knuckle too, right in the wing knuckle.
What is
The
up
toe
with
knuckles.
your-
Get him
You
in the
and
toe
the
knuckles.
The moose knuckle.
The soldiers, they have advantage.
Yeah.
They clang against the armor of this thing and don't make it through. Even with inspiration, they didn't make it. Ponto, you're up.
Even with advantage?
Yes, with it,
Fire?
I rolled.
You rolled like Mike?
I rolled like Ray.
Should I roll for the soldiers next time?
No, I rolled better than you, but not by much.
I can roll for the other group if you want.
So this is
see.
primarily the Charlatan rock, but
Yes.
there are metal plates attached to
You can see bits of metal in it.
it. Like anything along the wing or like the
On
face
the
shield.
back,
Yeah.
potentially.
The jaw.
From Smoke's vantage point, he can see metal. From Ponta's, you've got a ways to run, but you're not going to see anything high.
You said the jaw though, right? Or the
I say it looks like two helmets, like like those knight helmets, kind of like that jagged kind of, but it's made out of this rock.
oh.
That's unfortunate. So at a quick glance, like legs, the under part of the belly, no armored
It
metal.
looks
pieces.
Everything's
like
armored.
made out of rock.
Wheel.
If you hit like a lot of this rock off, you think probably weaken its defense.
Get to the yellowy parts.
Gooey,
Send
yellowy
liquid.
middle.
Wheel. I will go forward another 25 feet towards it.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You can get up to right up in its face, or by one of its legs at least.
Okay, what is that?
You're right at its front left leg.
Ponto's used to attacking things right in the foot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything below
Yeah.
knee and
Kneecap
down
level?
is
Yeah.
like prime Ponto territory.
Right. Toes and calves, that's where I do my best work.
He is
And
he
thighs.
is
Yep.
Achilles heel chopping this dragon right now.
I will blacksmith's end, I will pull out my hammer and I will attack. 18 plus 7, 25 to hit
Hits.
for...
What kind of ability is your whatchamacallit?
Ancestral
Is it a
protectors?
charm or anything like that, or is it just like god ability?
Empower?
No, like your ancestral protectors.
Oh,
I
it's
just want
just
you to
it's
look
a-
it up. Well,
Sure.
Do I need to break down fire, lightning, and bludgeoning? Magical
and
bludgeoning?
Magical bludgeoning, you're fine.
13 points of assorted damage.
Okay.
And I will attack again.
Yep.
I will reroll the 1. My halfling luck.
I can't wait to use that against you. honestly.
Triple advantage.
The
right?
22 does not hit.
22 does not hit. You swing off of your main strike that catches it right in the side of the foot, swinging back, and you glance off the side of its armor, scraping along its exterior.
And then I will bonus action let loose a punch with the Thunder Gauntlet.
Swinging wildly around.
Absolutely not hitting. I
Right.
punch it in the toe and it just
You're like
clangs with nothing. And that is my turn.
So it's a feature.
yeah.
Basically, ancestral guardians come out. It's
Okay.
not a magical feature.
Perfect. That's what I was looking for. Valine is sitting there waiting, and the enemies that were felled by this breath weapon get back up
Oh god.
and
They're her army now.
start to walk forward toward this creature.
Right on.
We got a second chance.
We're all gonna have a second chance.
Second group, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
I don't
They-
think this group got a turn in the first
They
round.
did.
They didn't do much.
They did not. They stood there and waited for it to come to see which way it was going.
Mm.
Then they breath weaponed, and then they started hustling forward.
They'll shit their pants on their attack.
That's a bonus action.
Way cooler than Foundry. Look at these animated guys there, huh?
So good.
They dash forward and they dash forward, and that is all of their action and movement. So that's all they can do. The dragon reels around and roars out wildly, and this burst of energy comes out of it. How far away? 30. You guys aren't it. Ponto and Smoke make a wisdom save.
This is where you aided me? Or did you?
Nope. Well, yeah, you're aided, which gave you 10 hit points.
Okay.
Do we have a sense that this is its fearful?
You get a awful presence from this thing, like it energy pushes forward over you, chills go down your spine.
Because I am brave and I have advantage on effects that would cause fear.
It is a
Alright, I have advantage against being frightened.
it's technically a charm ability.
Oh, counter charm.
Okay, if he's within 60 feet of me,
Wait a minute now.
I have a counter
But if
charm.
it caused the frightened condition, then you'll...
But counter charm is an action, not a reaction, which is
Oh, yeah.
stupid.
Oh yeah, it's a garbage ability.
Yeah, it's a charm ability, so I need to make I need 2 saving throws, 1 for each group.
Are you asking one of us to roll?
Oh, you want me to roll?
Yep.
Oh, I'll roll.
Natural
I go-
20 for...
No, that's not fair. I'll roll.
No, that's my wisdom save.
Oh, so I'll do for
You
group
do
1.
and I'll
So
do
do
natural
group 2.
20, that's your third one tonight.
One was for Colin.
You got group 2?
Nat 1, group 2.
Okay. Group 1 got a 3.
Oh no!
Oh, God.
Ponto got a 3 for 4.
Oh no!
Okay.
Everyone but Smoke
Wow.
just shit their pants.
I got this.
Literally.
I'm just going to look up and everyone's running away.
Yes.
So you all start to look at each other and look around, and then you get the sense of you all start to fixate on Colin.
This
At
needs
this
to
point?
be reworked. That counter charm should be a reaction. There's like, okay, what good is it if it waits until my turn and then it costs an action,
It's
and
just,
then everyone can make?
it's just an extra little bonus thing you get, though.
Yeah, but
It's
it
not
doesn't
like-
work. Anyway, we'll see on my turn if it's worth me spending my action.
Well,
to do
at least
so.
40 people failed, so
It could be worth that because
this is the one time.
If you
40
rolled,
people.
if you rolled a nat 20, would you be talking like this?
We'll see. It's not my turn yet, so I can't use it.
So that's one of its actions. It will take 2 of its attack actions against you. Actually, I need to roll a d6 first. I didn't roll 6.
In case he gets his lightning charge back. Who's it attacking?
Smoke.
It's not smoke's on its back.
Yeah, it reaches up its head, and
It's got the stubby neck.
Does one of
or
these.
you can see its tail swing up from behind.
I'll allow the tail.
Okay, good.
It's not a lightning
It
attack.
seems to hit
Its
you.
wing knuckle flexes.
You get slapped in the wing knuckle, and with the second one, it
Wing
swings-
knuckle to moose
yeah,
knuckle.
Yeah. So a 18 and a dirty 20 to hit you.
Counter charm's even worse than that because it just gives you advantage on the save. It won't help them now.
It's not retroactive.
No.
Yeah. So if they have to make another check, it would help them. That's why I'm like, it's
Both
Just
hits,
ignore it.
I assume.
Just delete it from
Yeah,
your
they
character
both hit,
sheet.
sorry. I was
But
just looking
again,
at
you
my
get it
spirit
sixth
shield. I
level,
can't
and
use
you
it
can
on
also
myself.
get one of your subclass abilities, so it's just like a little special thing.
sure, but if it doesn't work at all, why even write it down? Like, it should be a reaction.
Well, then it would be really powerful.
Wow,
And
I
it's
rolled
just
all
like,
That's only
fours.
within 30 feet.
it's the equivalent of his like little magic things that he can make. Those are nice to have, but like the little like
They're more
dice
useful.
and shit.
More useful than a thing that's totally not useful.
So 30 points of bludgeoning damage
Half to 15.
total.
Oof.
There goes
As the tail slaps you from one side, moving you over to the wing, and the wing whips up and smacks you again.
Is it just one wing though? Because the one is
And
tied.
it's one wing.
So it should be half for the one.
What?
You want me to roll more damage?
Half the damage?
Okay,
That's
just
almost
checking.
Because he's not using both wings.
Yeah, well, you took half damage.
But then half of the
Quincy's up. Yeti's on deck. Oh, I need to roll a d20 save.
Sorry, you said Quincy's up?
Quincy is
And
up
what happened
now.
on the failed save?
It fail saves and stays chained to the ground.
He said that we were fixated on Colin.
You're
You're
fixated on Colin.
You have to attack Colin.
We'll see.
It's Quincy's turn.
He's gonna do a mind sliver on it.
Okay.
So that's
some sort of save.
intelligence saves, DC 16.
Yep. What kind of save is it?
Intelligence?
For what kind of spell?
Oh,
Is it charm effect? What
it's
kind
a
of effect is
it's
it?
a spike of psychic energy.
Mhm.
So I guess psychic.
Okay.
It'll be psychic damage.
It's an intelligence save
Yeah.
of 12.
It fails.
Okay, so it has a minus D4.
To its next save.
Yeah. So it takes a D6.
2d6.
Psychic.
2d6. We're at level 7.
Yeah, he's up at
Oh really?
Yeah.
It says here 1d6.
scales when
Yeah, it
you.
scales.
Fifth level, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, 2 6s. So 12 points of psychic damage.
Wow.
Jesus, this guy over here.
Yeah, it's right, man.
You're rolling hot
And then,
tonight.
yeah, subtract a d4 from the next saving throw it makes.
Okay, sounds good. Yeti, you're up.
Okay, I'm going
Oh, I
to.
see what you're saying.
Does Yeti have any sense that the entire army's turned against everyone? Or I wouldn't know that, right?
You would have no idea.
Okay, and I'm going to dash up to the dragon.
30 gets you there.
Yep. Then I use my action to move closer.
Okay.
I'm not
Where do
within
you wanna
5
go?
feet, right?
No, you're not. You're
Yeah.
within 10 feet.
Okay.
Do
So
you want
I,
to go
you have
to
reach?
the north?
I don't have reach.
Sure, you'll go with your reach. You'll move over to this half of it.
Sure.
Moving a dragon. Don't want to move a dragon.
And that is my turn.
Okay. At this point, we will take it up next session. At the start of the round, to continue the battle
Okay,
with
Quincy
the
has.
Shardlin dragon.
Quincy still has a D8 inspiration. Colin still has a D8 inspiration.
And does Mike have
Yeti
any,
still has a D12.
anything? Yeah, you gave Mike.
I said Quincy, that's
Yeah.
Mike,
Okay.
has a D8,
Okay.
and Colin has a D8.
Remember that, Mike. And I've got...
Well, Mike won't be here. Oh, he will.
No, he'll
be
be back
here.
for that
I'll be
one.
back for that.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
So it's good you gave me those extra hit points.
So next time on Icewind Dale, we'll continue this.
Damn. Nice.
Thanks for listening to Perilous Pursuits. Be sure to check out our website at perilouspursuits.com for new episodes, news, and other information. In the meantime, go take your mountain goat for a walk and give your ice troll a big hug and go play some D&D.